Hello and welcome to Barça Live. How are we all doing, coolies? It's match day 23 in La Liga and Barça are facing Sevilla tonight with a chance to reduce the distance with those top teams, with Real Madrid and Atletico de Madrid, who drew yesterday in the Madrid derby. So a chance for Barça to get closer to them and make this an extra tight La Liga for the 15 remaining games after this. It's going to be an exciting one. Barça need the 3 points. Let's go to the Sánchez-Pizjuán with Marc Brau. Marc, take us through Barça's lineup.
Hi Robert, how are you? The typical song said that Sevilla has a special color. I don't know if this game will be special or not. What I know is this game, it's very important. After the draw between Real Madrid and Atletico de Madrid, Barça has a big chance to get only 2 points behind the leader, 2 points behind Real Madrid. Of course, we have to focus on ourselves, but this could be a key game for Barça's future in La Liga. We have the lineup here in a stadium with a big atmosphere always, but in last year's Barça won here, so we expect today also to win again. We have good news because Gavi is back with the team after the head injury he suffered last Sunday against Alaves. He's back with the team and he will play in the starting 11 today. 3 key players will rest. Today will rest Fermín, will rest also Pau Cubarsí and Eric. Araujo and Íñigo Martínez are also in the starting 11. So let's go with the lineup. Barça will play with Bocce Chesney at the goal, with Alejandro Valde as a left back, with Koundé as a right back today. 2 new centre-backs in the team, Íñigo Martínez and our captain today, Ronald Araujo. With Frenkie de Jong as a holding midfielder, with 2 players also next to him, with Pedri and Gavi as an attacking midfielder, and then the Tridente with Lamine Yamal at the right, with Rafinha at the left, and Robert Lewandowski is back with the team. 30 goals this season, will be today the Polish player, our number 9.
Right, well, thank you very much, Marc. There you go. There is Barca's lineup for tonight's game in Sevilla. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know if you like it, if you dislike it. You can rate it from 1 to 10. 1 the lowest, 10 the highest. You know the drill. Joining me here in the studio today, Alex Ibarceta. Back after Thursday's win. Had a good time, so I'm guessing...
Back? I mean, there's no tortillas here, so I'm quite disappointed that you didn't bring any snacks for us today. But hopefully the same kind of joy that I got last time with Spencer as well.
Well, let's see if we can get a similar result to the one that we had on Thursday in the Copa del Rey. Adrian Bialkowski, welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me again. I'm always happy to be here and excited because there's still Liga to be played and we are still contending. So how things changed.
There is La Liga indeed after that draw in the Madrid derby yesterday. I'm curious to know who were you rooting for yesterday. I'll ask you later. In the meantime, let's talk about Barça because this is an important game. It's a difficult stadium, although we've had some positive results there as of late, but it's always difficult to play at the Sánchez-Pizjuán. Guys, Gavi is back in the lineup. Frenkie de Jong remains in the lineup as well. He's been impressing, Hansi Flick.
Yeah, I think Frenkie he's kind of made up for the wrong that he's done to a lot of the fans, the team, not kind of living up. Things that he's never really done the wrong. He's never really lived up to his expectations, especially coming back after that long-term injury that he had. But now in the last few games, you've seen him pick up a confidence, pick up a rhythm. And from that deep-lying role, I think he's always been such a key part of that midfield, no matter who is playing in front, because when he's on, his play, I mean, we saw it last time. It was an outside of the foot assist from deep lying in. When he's on, he's one of the best in the world in terms of pivot, in terms of advancing play. So it's quite interesting. But obviously, Gavi, I think, is going to be a joy to watch again, to have that energy. And I think that balance between Gavi, Pedri, and Frenkie de Jong is going to be fun to see tonight.
The other change that Hansi Flick introduces into the lineup is Robert Lewandowski coming back. The race for the Pichichi is getting tighter and tighter with Kylian Mbappe scoring yesterday. We'll see if Robert Lewandowski can get on the scoring end tonight.
Yes, Robert seemed like sure Pichichi at the beginning of the season, but Mbappe is playing well, unfortunately, for us and for Robert. So it will be a tough race until the end. But I thought you will mention the other change in the lineup, which is Pau Cubarsí, who's not playing.
Well, exactly. I was going to mention that right now. A change at the back as well. Araujo and Íñigo Martínez returning from injury. They will be paired at the back. Any thoughts on that?
I think
this is interesting.
You have more opinion on that than I do.
Well, it's amazing because Pau Cubarsí, when he plays, I feel safe. I don't feel nervous. He's not nervous. I feel that our back two is secured, and I don't know how it will look like with Araujo and Nigo. So we'll see. But it's an interesting one, that's for sure.
Nevertheless, important that Íñigo Martínez is back and fit, and it's another option that Hansi Flick has at the back.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's going to be interesting to see Araujo and Íñigo Martínez. We haven't seen them together as much. Because obviously, I think what we like about Cubarsí and Íñigo Martínez as a pair is that you have kind of like the veteran and the young. So you have the contrasting kind of leading like father figure, sort of say, and then you have Cubarsí who's ready to put his body on the line, quite literally, as we've seen so many times, in a way that you see, you know, in Gavi, and what we love about that. So when you have two veterans, Araujo is kind of, it makes up for it because Araujo is veteran enough, but he's still kind of that childish energy when it comes to defending. But it is true that Araujo has been out for a long time to not get that consistency that, again, Frenkie was struggling with not so long ago, and Íñigo obviously being out for a bit. It's going to be interesting how they manage that.
I would say it takes minutes, it takes time to come back and to get to 100% after long-term injuries. Right, comments from our fans. Miriam Al-Mufti says a 10 out of 10 for this lineup. Shaquille says the draw was perfect for us yesterday. Carolina says lineup 9 out of 10. I would have loved to have had Cubarsí and the Ferminator in there. We'll see if we get them in the second half. Who else do we have commenting here on the live chat? We've got a let's see. Not a lot of ratings. Not
Sevilla, onions and omelette.
Gurklos says a 9, and Mum Mason says a 10 out of 10. We have general approval for this lineup. I want to ask you guys, and I want to ask the live chat as well. Who do you think the key player will be in tonight's game? I've gone one in each different line. Íñigo Martínez returning from injury, Gavi returning after that concussion, Robert Lewandowski in that Pichichi race. For me, it has to be the striker himself. It has to be Robert Lewandowski. It has to be one of those days in which the front line makes a difference.
I was literally going to say the thing. I was going to say the same. Yeah, I think it's going to be quite important. I think, you know, from the defensive line to the midfield, it's quite safe, sort of say. So I think that the difference is going to come from that front line and actually finishing the chances that we create. Because obviously, you know, with Atleti and Madrid dropping those points, this is a high pressure game for us, even though it doesn't kind of necessarily feel like it. So if we play well, we create a lot of chances. If we don't have anyone finishing it, there's really no point in it, sort of say. So I think Lewandowski, today is going to have a key important role in what it is, the result of this game.
Let's hope so. Adrian, quick thoughts.
So the key player for Barça every game is Pedri, without a doubt. It's the most important player on the pitch every game. But the second one, the second most important one will be Gavi, to see how he creates together with Pedri. This is my opinion.
A lot of nice comments in the live chat. A few Gavis and mostly Lewandowski's. Bartek Garus, Ami Mac going a 3, MM going 3, Miriam Al-Mufti going Lewandowski, Salah Berama going Lewandowski 9, Amir Hamzeh says Barcelona, Blesso X says Lewandowski, Gurklos Lewandowski as well. Right, Mara Brau got to talk to Hansi Flick a few minutes ago. Let's go and listen to what our head coach had to say.
As usual, well, next to our coach, next to Hansi Flick, to analyze the preview in this game against Sevilla. Hi, Hans, how are you?
Hello, good.
Fine, of course. Do you think that today it's a key game because of what happened yesterday? You also said that we have to focus on ourselves, but it could be a key game tonight.
A key game. It's like, so we want to win. So this is always how we start in the game, or the match plan is like that, and hopefully the team will show it today. We're in a good mood, so we have the confidence, the player believes in their strengths, and this is what I want to see. And of course, if we win 3 points, it's good. It's a great moment for us, but we have to win it.
3 changes in the lineup. One of is Gavi. So how is him? How do you see him after a tough week for him? How important it is to have him back?
No, also I'm really appreciative with the team. So everyone also who played were doing really great. So. And to have him back with this quality, it's good, and also the others.
The last one. Do you expect more aggressive Sevilla than in the first leg? Of course, you played very well in Montjuic that game, but do you expect here at home more aggressive, especially in the pressure and high pressure?
Of course, this is what normally they play, and so we are prepared for that. The player knows how to do, and of course they have to show it.
Thank you. Good luck.
You're welcome.
Our coach, as always, talking with us, said that Sevilla usually press very high at home.
The words there of Hansi Flick. Thank you very much, Mark. A reminder that you can download and enjoy all of the Barca content on Barca One. We've got games from this season, games from the past. You've got documentaries, you've got interviews. The latest interview that's been put up there with Pedri, our colleague Llorens, was in this studio talking to Pedri just a few days ago, and that went up on Friday. Nice content that you can find on Barca One. Be sure to download the app and just explore. There's a lot of stuff. All the Barca content that you want, it's on there. Right, let's quickly go over Sevilla's lineup. They've had an up and down season. They are mid-table right now. They will be playing with Nyland in goal, with Juan Lubade, Quique Salas and Pedrosa at the back. A midfield of three with Gudel, So and Saul. Up front, Luca Bacchio, Isaac and Vargas, a team that we beat 5-1 at the Olympic Stadium. Always a bit more dangerous at home. Pimienta has struggled to get his team to play the way that he would like to play.
Yeah, it's definitely Sevilla's. I mean, you mentioned there, it's up and down essentially. I think they've always had more or less the right players for that, but they've never gotten that consistency through. And it's not necessarily a Sevilla that we've seen before, that you always kind of, you know, it's going to be a really, really competitive match. But again, we did beat them 5-1. And the way that we've been playing, I think that today should not be that different from back then.
Well, let's hope not. Adrian, Luca Bacchio may be the player to keep an eye on.
I was going to say that it's strange because when we grew up watching Sevilla was always top 4, top 3, contending for the titles, winning UEFA Cups and so on. But now the team is just average. I mean, the only above average player they have really, to me, is Luca Bacchio. And obviously there's interest in him, and he may be poached by Juventus or Arsenal, who knows. So this is the player that we need to look out for and play our game. And if Barca doesn't lose against themselves and the motivation, it should be quite an easy game.
You speak of playing our game. We are going to play our game here now on Barca Live, on this Barca Live preview show, and that is Guess the Player. And I'm going with pictures from the 5-1 win at the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic. There's a theme here, but I'm not going to reveal what the theme is. Alex, this first one is for you.
Maybe. It's not Lewandowski. Too slim.
I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for Fermin.
Right, you're going to go with Fermin. Gurklos says Pedri. Emirati Gamers says Pedri. Escaping Ordinary, Pedri. Kareem Samir says Pedri. GF Kopjalden, Pedri. Ahmed says Pedri. Benji Edits says Kubarsi. Lilia Nguyen says Pedri. So many people are saying Pedri. Do you think that's going to be right?
I mean, by the statistics of previous shows, I would think that that's
It
the right
looked like
answer.
Pedri.
Do you think the audience is in?
They usually have the correct answer over me.
Well, the audience is thinking correctly. Yes, the audience is thinking correctly because Pedri was the correct answer for the first mystery player. Who's the second mystery player? Adrian Bielkowski.
Wait. Is he in the starting lineup?
All right, I'm going to give you a clue. No.
No.
These are all players who played in the first Barça Sevilla of the season.
Pablo Torre? One
going
of the
Pablo?
heroes of that game? Maybe.
Okay, so
Maybe.
Pablo Torre is your guess. De Fura says Dani Olmo. Lee Tom says Dani Olmo. FB Highlights says Ansu Fati. Outlaw says Lamine Yamal. Ajayi says Hector Fort. Familia Mola Sole says Lamine Yamal. Gurklos says Pau Victor. John Williams says Casado. I don't see any correct answers. Oh,
Really?
Glow Maxa has the correct answer, and it is the same one as Adrian Bielkowski. It is Pablo Torre. Pablo Torre, who scored
Wow.
2 goals in that game.
I surprised even myself because normally I'm terrible at that.
Final one for the two of you. Who is that? Adrian
I think that
and
one's-
Alex.
Yeah, that's,
I think that
that's
one's-
easy.
I think that one's quite.
The biggest guy on the team.
Well, barring Araujo, I guess.
Yeah,
But Araujo
maybe.
wasn't available then.
true. But I think that one's quite easy.
Yeah,
It's easy.
even though he has his arms up in the air,
Yeah,
you think it's the
Just look
double
at the
fist?
It's
The size-
it's
the size
it's
of
the
his
outline of the
arms.
biceps. It's definitely not the hair that
He
gives it
does
away.
have bulky biceps.
It's definitely not the
The
hair that
correct
gives it away.
answer is
Leva.
the Pichichi himself. It is Robert Lewandowski. Most of the live chat got that correct. The underlying theme was the 3 scorers of that game.
Yeah.
Lewandowski, Pedri, and Pablo Torre in that 5-1 win against Sevilla. Let's hope that we can get a similar result tonight. Our lineup with Tek Stensny in goal. Did I get that correct? Stensny?
Very well, very well. You're getting there.
I'm getting there.
With every episode, you're getting better.
Making progress little by
It comes out
little.
more naturally now.
It does,
Yeah.
it does. It's easy when you get yourself into a model, you just say Tech. With Tech in goal, Koundé, Araujo, and Íñigo Martinez returning from injury today. Balde as left back. We've got Frenkie de Jong and Pedri in midfield. Gavi as the attacking midfielder. Lamine Yamal on the right. Rafinha on the left. Lewandowski up front. Give us your thoughts on the lineup. Rate it from 1 to 10. Keep the comments coming. Let me know, guys, if I can go to Marc Brau, who is at the stadium in Sevilla. If Marc is ready, he can take over with the game quiz. Marc does seem to be ready. There he is. Hi, Marc.
How are you? I have a microphone flying here in Ramon Sánchez Pizjuán. As we said, Sevilla has a special core today. Could be also a special game. So I have also special questions today. For the moment, there's no big atmosphere, but everything is different when the anthem of the Centenary of Sevilla is coming for the game. As usual, we'll have at least 7-8 minutes just to have the last news about the game. And I prepared also a quiz for you. Welcome again, Adrian. Welcome again, Alex. So let's hope to win tonight. And let's go with some questions related with tonight's game. This is an important place because last games we have played there, we got good results. So let's go with the first one, especially for you, Adrian. Scorers with Lewandowski also as one of the answers. Remember that you can answer our questions in the chat of Barça Live. So let's go, Adrian, with the first question, because here Barça have scored many goals in last seasons. But do you remember what Barça player who scored his first goal here in Sevilla, in Sánchez Pizjuán? It was Lewandowski, it was Fermín, or Rafinha?
So it wasn't Lewandowski, as far as I remember. I remember Fermín scoring. So I'm gonna go with Fermín, but it's a pure shot. I'm not sure. Is it Fermín?
I have to
Marc?
say that Fermín scored last season,
Yeah.
but it was the last game of the season, so he scored before. Lewandowski scored here very early, but it was the second stadium where he scored, so it was Rafinha. Rafinha scored his first Barça goal here. It was 2 seasons ago in a day, which also Eric Garcia scored his first Barça goal. It was here. It was in September 2022, so a long time ago. But the story of Rafinha started here with a goal against Sevilla. So well done, Adrian. I have to say that it's not easy. Usually
Half a point.
I
Half a
ask
point.
the toughest questions to Alex Ibaceta.
Yeah.
So Alex, I hope today you won't have the difficult one. So let's go. We have a key in the first question with Adrian answer. So do you remember which was the score for the last time here in Sánchez Pizjuán? Which was the last Sevilla-Barça score? 1-2, 3-0 for Barça, or 1-1?
Hi, Marc. I'm gonna go.
It's not that difficult.
It's
that.
never easy.
It's not.
with Mark.
I know. It's definitely. I should probably know this also. I can't. Things that you guys need to like share your memories. Like mega mind me sometimes. I'm gonna go for the first option. 1, 2.
To go for the first option. So finally, Alex, I think we make a connection, brain connection from Sevilla to Barcelona, and it's okay. It's correct. It's correct. It was 1-2. It was the last score last season, the last game with Xavi as our coach, with Lewandowski and Fermin goals. It was the last game of the season. 3-0 was 2 years ago, and 1-1 was 3 years ago. So let's go with the last one. It's for you, Robert. You know that many Barça players also played from Sevilla in our history, and the last one is Jules Koundé. Jules Koundé has played 70 consecutive games with Barça. But I want to know, if you remember, how many games did Koundé play with Sevilla? It was 112, 133, or 152?
How am I supposed to know that?
Robert, of course you're supposed to know that. You're Robert.
It's just
This is the things that we think that you know.
He caught me off guard here. He caught me off guard
he
here.
thinks very highly of you. That's for sure.
Oh dear, how many games did Koundé play for Sevilla? I'm just going to give a random guess here. So, wait a minute, here's my logic. So, Adrian, for your question, the correct answer was option 3, which was Rafinha. For your question, Alex, the correct answer was option 1, which was the 1-2. So, mine has to be option 2.
Well, I think I cannot accept this one.
Let's go!
¿Cómo ganar la mar?
Sorry.
It's not probability. Oh, lights off, just to celebrate that Robert is right with the last question. So yeah, 133. For the moment, Koundé has played 123 games with Barça. So only 10 games behind this number. So, well, as you can know, this is a big party here in Sánchez Pizjuán, and what does it mean? That I don't have many time just to play my secret numbers. So quick round, guys. My secret numbers for tonight's game are 11, 13, and 10. So quick round, guys. What those numbers could be?
Oh, wow. 11, 13, and 10. Yeah.
Jeez.
Wow. No clue.
No
How
clue
many?
at all.
One of them could be how many goals Sevilla have conceded.
Really? No.
No, that's
conceded
too.
more than that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's too low.
Are difficult. I have to say that numbers are difficult. So
Is one of them games that
because I think that the party is big.
Is one of them games since we
Tell
last
me, Robert.
lost against Sevilla?
No. But we'll try. I like you to try what those numbers could be, and also in the chat.
13, I mean,
I have the answers, and all those numbers. Remember,
Okay.
no, are difficult because the first one, it's a number that we gave in the last game. 11 is the number of games that Barça have scored 5 or more goals this season. A lot of games in 2025 is scoring 5 goals against Real Madrid in the Super Cup final, 5 goals also against Valencia, 7 also against Valencia. So 11 of 35 Barça scoring 5 goals. Remember that we have scored 5 goals against Sevilla in the first leg in Montjuic. 13 is the number of assists that Lamine and Rafinha has given to the teammates this season. So they are on the top of the assistants, this team. So 13 after the 2 assists that Rafinha gave to his colleagues in the last game against Valencia. And 10 is also an important number because it's the number of clean sheets this season, number of games that Barça did not receive a goal. And for the first time this season, in 2 consecutive games, we haven't received a goal. So it's time to not receive for the 3rd consecutive game. So I have to say that I don't think today we're going to get a clean sheet, but I think that Barça will win today 1-3. It will be a difficult one, but this is a key game, guys. So I have
Mark,
to go to
we're
my position.
continuing with our
As you know,
connection.
this is the party in Sevilla.
We're continuing with our
Okay.
connection today.
Bye.
Bye, Mark.
Hi, Mark. Right, Mark Brau's prediction there was 3-1. I would like you guys in the live chat to drop your predictions as well. What do you think the final score will be in this game at the Sánchez Pizjuán, which is about to get started in 5 minutes, 20 seconds. Alex, you and Mark are aligned.
Yeah, 1-3. I think I've said it's a scoreline that I think is more or less safe when it comes to us. but at the same time, it never happens. And I'm keen to make it happen, but I think it's gonna be one of those games that we do win it with a good advantage, but we do concede maybe because of the back line.
That is an interesting thing that we could investigate, which is common results that
Never
haven't
happened.
happened this season. Have we like won
Ooh.
2-1 this season yet? I don't know.
No.
We've won 2-1.
Really?
Can't think of a 2-1.
No.
Las Palmas, but it was 1-2.
Well, yes, it's not a win. Adrian, you're going for goals. Goals galore.
Yes.
Goals
So
for
listen,
chaos.
we get so many manitas that I just kind of got used to it, and I want to see more of these 5-goal games. This is my logic behind this prediction, and since we've already won 5-1 against the team, why not go with 5-2? And since we are playing away, it should be a bit more tough, the game. So that's my very well
Very well thought.
thought out
your thought out
prediction that
logic.
will probably never happen.
Okay, well, you say why not go with another 5-goal game? I say why not go for another clean sheet? It seems like I'm the only one here who believes in the 3rd consecutive clean sheet. Let's root for it. Let's go for it with Szczesny in goal. 4-0 is my prediction. Improdubs 23 going 4-1. Ayub going 6-1.
Ooh, goals galore.
Levy Emmanuel 6-2. Assassin 5-0. There's a name that I can't spell out really, which is 4-2. John says John is a lot easier to read out. John. Thank you. 3-0. Luigi Official from Nintendo. 3-0. Jamshira going 5-2. Nix R 4-2. So similar to yours, Adrian. Who else? We're feeling optimistic here. We're feeling optimistic. Carolina says 3-1 Barça. Galou says 4-1 Barça. Sarwar Mohammadi 3-2.
I've seen a lot of 4-1s in there.
Yeah. Jesús Sancan says, ¿con qué equipación vamos? What kit are we playing with today? Con la Blaugrana, no?
Blaugrana.
We're playing Blaugrana today. We're playing first kit. 2 minutes and a half left until this game starts. Why don't we take another look at the lineup for this game with Szczesny in goal, Koundé, Araujo, Íñigo Martínez returning from injury, and Balde in defence, with Frankie de Jong and Pedri in midfield. Gavi just ahead of them, returning as well after that bad head clash last weekend, with Lamine Yamal on the right, Rafinha on the left, and Robert Lewandowski up front. That is Barca's lineup for you. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know what you would have done differently. Who would you like to see? Lots of people I've seen asking on the chat, where's the shark? Now they want the shark.
Now they want the shark.
Now they want the shark.
It's only want the shark when he performs. But I mean, you never know. I feel like I do this and it's not really a shark. Is it more of a snake?
I don't know.
I feel like the movement doesn't really.
It looks more like the baby shark.
It's like baby shark. No, that's not.
Yeah,
that's
but
not ferocious.
it's not intimidating. The
ferocious.
baby
No,
shark is not intimidating.
That's
You
not
have to work a
ferocious.
full-grown
Work on your
shark.
I need to
Shark
work on my
moves.
shark. I need to work on my
Yeah.
shark. Okay, next
We'll
time.
get there.
Next time I'll do it.
No shark in the
No
starting lineup.
No,
AP Chichi with fresh legs though. He didn't play the other day.
Exactly.
exactly. And when Shark comes on as a substitute, he usually does better than when he starts. This is
I do agree with that.
this is what normally happens, and I'm really glad that Lewandowski finally has this rotation partner, that he doesn't have to play necessarily 80-90 minutes, because the guy is 36, nearly 37 years
Yeah.
old. We have to remember, we have to keep it in mind that he just cannot do it 19 minutes anymore every.
You mean those biceps
every-
don't give 90 minutes
No,
of
no.
play?
You don't kick
Well-
a ball with your biceps.
That's true. I mean,
There's only one athlete that just defies the time, and it's LeBron James.
And that,
who
yeah,
at
he's
40
in another
years
whole-
old still
He's
is
in another sport, in another continent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, guys, I feel like the Barca official intelligence has had a big advantage in the last few games, which is that Barca
True.
have scored early. We usually go to it in about the 5th minute of the game, and it already knows that Barca have scored. So today, since we have a little bit of time, because the captain draw is still happening, and we we went a bit shorter with our content today, and there's still a minute or so until kickoff. I'm going to go to Barça official intelligence now and ask it before the game starts.
Let's
see how it does now. By the way, it didn't get the prediction right anyway.
No. I think the confidence went up the first few games, and now it's proving it wrong.
How's it going, Robot? Ooh, sorry. How's it going, Robot? We all right? What is your prediction for today?
Hey y'all, how you doing? Barça official intelligence checking in. You want my prediction? Well, it's been goals, 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 goals lately. So based on all that data, my prediction, the Barça official intelligence's prediction today is a 0 goals to 4 in favor of Barça.
Oh. So we have the same prediction. Barça official intelligence.
How does that make you feel?
And me. Well, Barça official intelligence has been fairly wrong lately, which is like consistent with how I've been doing and guess the score as well. So all the same. All right, 4-0 for Barça official intelligence, 4-0 for me. What is it for you guys on the live chat? Let us know, as the game is just about to start. But there is a minute of silence before the game, and I am not sure who it was dedicated to. So, Mark, the minute of silence, who was it dedicated to?
Yeah, it was for a former player of Sevilla. I don't have exactly right now the name because I read it just in the preview and I watched an old photo of in the screen of the stadium. I will search it for you if you want, but it's for a former Sevilla player who has died in the last hours. But the most important thing is that the game is about to start, and this is a very important game, guys, because we talk about this, that yesterday it was a draw between Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid, and of course Sevilla is just in the middle of the table. They're not playing so good this season, but it's a difficult stadium, one of the biggest atmosphere in the league, one of my favorites one. So I think that Barça has to put everything on the pitch to get the 3 points. Remember that the last win away in La Liga was in Mallorca at the beginning of December, so 2 months ago. It's time to win again also away in La Liga.
I did not realise that. Okay, right, the game has started, so give me some blue and red hearts from the very start, some Barça energy, because if we win today, we go up to 48 points. Atletico Madrid have 49, Real Madrid have 50. It's tight in La Liga, so give us some blue and red hearts, some Barça energy to start with, as Barça play the ball from behind. Fill the live chat with those blue and red hearts, guys. What do Barça need in this start of the game? Alex, Adrian?
Goals. I'm kidding.
Early goal?
An
early
goal. The thing is that,
but
you know
she didn't
what?
say goal. No.
No,
Goals, plural.
Goals. Two in the first 10 minutes. Is that
So
is
like
that
in
is that too much
Valencia.
to ask for?
Well, I mean,
So like in Valencia.
Is that exactly?
Let's just score 3.
No,
and
I think it's consistency. The times that I've genuinely enjoyed a lot of the matches, we've started off. I mean, right now we're a lot of
attacking
energy
already.
with Lamine and Gavi, but I think it's that consistency from the start of not being overwhelming, of not being too pushy. Now we have Pedri, Rafinha on top of the box.
Has the overlap of Balde. There goes the ball to Balde. Gets the ball back in. Corner kick. No.
Corner?
Goal.
Corner.
Corner or goal kick?
No,
Corner kick.
corner kick.
Good.
Corner kick. The first corner kick for Barça. But everything started, guys, in a good pressure of Pedri.
Yeah.
Getting the ball
Yeah.
just in front of the box of Sevilla's box. So it's important to get well in this pressure. Very important also for Lamine pressing up.
Okay, so first corner kick for Barca here. Pedri will put it in, although Lamine Yamal is next to him, so they take it short. Here's Lamine, who takes it to his left, goes deep, puts in the cross. Koundé goes up, it went right over him. Can Lewandowski keep it in? No. It was Gavi, rather. The ball booted up in the air by Romero. It's nice to see you guys fill that live chat with blue and red hearts, but I want more. Keep them coming, keep them coming. Blue and red hearts. Barca energy, come on, guys. Do it, do it. Oh. That's not a heart. Alde trying to keep the ball in. The ball went out for a throw-in. It's time to ask you guys who will be the first scorer in today's game. 1, Robert Lewandowski. 2, Lamine Yamal. 3, Rafinha. I'm going Lewandowski. She needs to score today.
Rafinha. It's clear.
Lewandowski. Yeah. This
Two
time, this time
Lewandowskis,
Lewandowski.
one Rafinha. Mark, who
It's
will score
time.
the first goal?
I think it will be Rafinha. I said that this is the stadium where Rafinha scored his first Barça goal. It was in September 2022. And now it's time Rafinha to score. In Valencia, he didn't score. He gave 2 assists. But I think that the Brazilian will score today, the first one.
Mark and I are a wavelength today.
Yeah, I know.
This is-
I would say the odds of Lewandowski scoring today are a lot higher, Alex, because
Spencer is not here. I think if
it's not that Spencer is not here; it's that it's not you and Spencer together.
It's I think if Lowy doesn't get the Pichichi at the end of the season, I think Spence and I are to blame for that.
By the way, Spence is in Albania, so
He is.
keep an eye. If you're from Albania, keep an eye out. Like, look out
And-
your window. You
and
might
run.
see Spencer walking past
And run the other
your
way.
house.
And run the other way.
And cross into the hands of Stinsney, who decides to play it quickly, looking for Lamine Yamal. Couldn't get the
Oh.
ball to him
Aye.
initially,
Aye.
but Gavi did on the rebound. Lamine wanted to play straight through to Lewandowski. The ball was intercepted. Sevilla have it. Sevilla give it away. Throw in.
Good start.
Good start.
4
yeah.
minutes, but good start. This is what I wanted.
This is,
The energy, but not pushing it and being messy. So far, so good.
Okay, well, Barca in possession here. Íñigo Martínez returning to the lineup. Mark, of course, important for Hansi Flick to have Íñigo back.
Yeah, of course. Remember that he was injured in the final of the Supercopa. He's one of the players who played more minutes in the first part of the season. He played all the second half against Valencia. He was in a good level. Remember that he was also in the squad last Sunday against Alaves, but the game was difficult, and he decided to put other players, Eric in the second half. But it's very, very important to have Íñigo back. And remember that these 2 defenders, Araujo and Íñigo, played many games last season also together. It's important to have more combinations at the centre-back positions, and they're absolutely complementary. The force and how quick is Araujo and the capacity that has to take out the ball of Íñigo.
We'll see how that defensive pair works. Comments from the live chat. Sirian Constantin says, we need a goal. People are getting used to Barca scoring early in the second minute. I mean, it feels
everybody.
like we're getting agitated and it's only
like
the fifth minute.
it's like it feels like, you know, when someone ghosts you.
Yeah.
It's ghosting, but in goal form. It's like you feel like
That's deep.
what we're getting
You
philosophical
just
here on a
followed
Sunday
that,
night.
yeah, right now, that's a nice one.
Putis says, Kubarsi finally getting rest. I feel the same way. Finally.
Yeah.
Finally. Poor lad. I mean, he's just 18 years old, and at the moment, Marky's one of the 2 players who's played in every game. Is that correct?
For the moment, I have to take back. I have the stat. Please, just me a second because I have the paper there. But Kubarsi was one of the players who have played all the games so far.
Yeah.
And the other one is Pedri. So I think that Pedri and Koundé are the 2 players who played all the games. So we have to expect if Kubarsi plays or not in the second half.
Oh, we'll see. Here it is, Pedri, precisely. Pedri with the
Oh,
switch
wait.
over to
Lamine.
Lamine Yamal. Oh, what a hand by Nyland! Oh!
What a goal that would have been.
The inside of the boot volley by Lamine Yamal. And the fingertips of Nyland prevent that from
Oh
going
my
in.
God.
Beautiful switch by Pedri, and what a chance mark for Lamine.
By this much, it was like fingertip grazing. That much.
So
Dios.
close.
That would have been golazo.
Barca take the
Golazo.
corner kick short. Pedri back to Lamine. Lamine to Rafinha. He's going to swing it into the box. Íñigo Martínez goes up for the header. Gets a touch!
Vamos!
Vamos, Levy!
Early goals again. Robert Lewandowski puts it into the back of the net. Barca had won Sevilla. Barca score in the 6th, almost 7th minute.
Right, so they didn't ghost us in the end.
Well, they
There
did
you
for
go.
7 minutes.
True.
There you go.
Sing it, go on.
There's no offside. Robert Lewandowski scores. Marbrau, the Pichichi, has scored.
Oof.
Robert Lewandowski scoring again in Sánchez-Pizjuán for the third consecutive season, scoring against Sevilla. He has scored 2 seasons ago, he scored last season, and he also scores this season. What a brilliant corner kick Barça has done. Incredible pass just from behind, what a cross, and then the assistance of Íñigo Martínez for Lewandowski. Be careful!
Careful here,
Oi.
Sevilla have equalised. Is there
No
offside?
way.
Is there offside or not?
I don't think so.
Vargas is
It-
putting it
Not
in
for the
back of
moment.
net.
It didn't look offside.
Really?
8th
No,
minute.
it's not
We
an
weren't
offside.
done with celebrating
I
the
know.
Lewandowski goal yet.
Yeah, that was
Ugh.
How did they catch us off guard there?
tough.
Okay, so
Right, so
Yeah.
back
Fuck
to
it.
square one
moment,
then.
Cold water.
VAR is checking is there an offside or not.
Let's see.
No.
maybe, I don't know.
Might be.
There might be an
Let's wait.
offside.
Was it
Here,
Kunde?
here is definitely not offside.
No,
But it,
No, not
it might
was-
be at
it
the
was-
beginning.
it-
of
not in the
play.
final pass. In the pass
No.
through to Saul, there might be an offside. I don't
It's
know.
goal, it's goal, it's goal.
Goal.
Ah.
guess not.
It's goal, it's goal. It's goal. First
that's
goal,
it.
scoring by Vargas, the Swiss player. So it's a pity. We don't have time to comment that Robert Lewandowski scored his 19th goals in La Liga, 31 this season. And it's a pity because Barça have scored a very important goal. And I think it's the first time that Barça receives a goal very, very quickly after scoring.
Yeah.
And I don't know exactly what happened there because it was just from the center kick. I don't know exactly
Yeah.
what happened. Robert, you have to explain us. But it's very strange to happen this.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, it's from the kickoff.
It has last season vibes. That goal.
Yeah.
Right after scoring,
Basically in 3 touches, that
they
was a
play
goal
from
the
they play it
kickoff.
from the centre. Careful because Barca have a corner kick. The header by
Oi.
Lewandowski.
Oi.
Íñigo Martínez was looking for it at the far post. Another corner kick for Barca. Barca looking threatening there at the set pieces.
Yeah,
Basically, they played it back to their right back, who then played Saul through, and Barca
Yeah, and then it
tried
was
to
just a
play
cross.
the high line, the offside trap, but it
it
didn't
got
work this
cut
time.
off. Yeah, there was counter attack. I mean, Kunde was going back full speed, but it still wasn't enough, and the cross was just an easy tap in at the end of the day.
That's the thing with an offside trap, and if it works, it works. But if you play that high of a line, wait, no,
The corner kick, no?
no, not this time, not this time. So it has to work perfectly. Otherwise, it's an easy goal, really.
Yeah.
For Sevilla, who didn't do anything really
No.
in this game so far in 10 minutes, and now they got the passes and
I mean, how many passes do you think that Sevilla has had
like
In this game,
right now?
30?
So
Yeah.
far?
well, our
So-
graphic says 15.
15.
15.
Oh yeah, we can see.
There you go, high press from the
15.
Barca player. Sevilla
So
have to kick
2
it
of
out.
them were during this
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
Right, okay. We've got several things that I want to do. The first one, we didn't even have time to do the Lewandowski rap, which I feel like. Let's save it for
let's
a
wait
second.
for another one.
Let's wait for another one. Alex, I would like you to look at the camera
Okay.
and send a message to Spencer because, well, theory proven.
Theory proven.
So can we get the camera on Alex, please?
Yeah.
Spence?
Spence.
Dear Spence.
Dear Spencer, I do miss you, even though you bully me and you push me onto the sofa. But for the good of the team and towards the end of the season, I think that we should not see each other. I'm going to ghost you. I apologize.
The reason being?
Reason being is that I want Lewandowski to win the Pichichi. And if we're together, it can't be like that. So, I'm sorry.
We will clip this and we will send it to Spencer Siegel. Guys, if you've missed other shows this season, when Spencer Siegel and Alex Ibafita have been together on that couch, Lewandowski has never scored, and that is very rare.
Yeah.
I think the only games that Lewandowski has not scored in
Are
this
those-
season is when Spencer and Alex have been together
And
on
every
that couch.
every time, not every
think that's-
time, but like whenever I'm on the show without Spence, Levy scores.
Same with me.
Like I think it's like when I'm with Spence, literally doesn't. When I'm not, then Levy scores. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do the numbers.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean,
I'm gonna do these numbers.
it's easy. Just go to the games that Lewandowski hasn't scored in, see if you were here with
True.
Spence. Right, Araujo heads it forward. Sevilla's defense clear. Right, Alex, I'm being told
Okay.
that there's a new feature on this magic remote. If you remember, if you
Ooh.
watched past shows, as we're just getting confirmation that by a
Just-
hair there's no offside.
No way.
Yeah. That's
By a
crazy.
hair,
No
there's
way.
no offside.
Yeah.
In the Sevilla goal. If you watched past editions of this show, past shows, we have a magic remote control,
Careful.
which makes things happen on this show.
Okay.
We've had Barça legends appear
Oh.
with this. We've had different magic effects.
Okay.
I'm being told there's a new feature on number 8, but I would like you to try this.
Okay. This
Like-
is a
I'd like you to try this.
this is a better remote control than the one that I bought in El Chino, as I
Well,
see.
just hang on a second. Just hang on a second, because yeah, it looked like Balde was going to do something with the ball here. There's Pedri over to Koundé. I want to see the ball go out, I think, because
Little switch there.
But
bit
guys,
deeper though.
you're commenting just things here in Barcelona. I have to say that we're kind of sure that, not, of course, it's a pity that we received the goal, but Barca is playing just as the same way, just before the 2 goals. So I think this is most important.
Yeah.
yeah, Barca enjoying possession, looking for a way in. Now Balde, the 1-2
Oh,
with
what
Pedri.
a play,
Pedri
what a
through to
play.
Balde. I think it went out.
No.
Did it not?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it's out.
Yeah.
It's out. It's out.
Yeah.
All right, so
It's out
goal
of bounds,
kick,
yeah.
Alex.
Right.
But I think it's so important to play this way, guys. So of course it's a pity the goal. It's a great knock that we received, but Barca's playing exactly if the result is 0-0.
Exactly
Yeah.
how we
we
did at
want
the
that
start.
comeback.
Okay, Alex. So
All right,
magic remote.
So magic remote.
Something will happen if you press the number 8. So point
to
it at the
number
camera.
8. So number 8.
Something will happen. Pedri? How did Pedri appear in this studio?
That's weird.
It's very weird. Pedri's supposed to be on the pitch. Is that Pedri's twin brother? I don't know. Let's see. I'm a bit intimidated right now. Pedri, how are you? ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, bien, muy bien. Hacía tiempo que no me sentía así y ahora disfrutando.
Okay. Qué bien, ¿no? Que estés aquí, Pedri. Well, are you going to stay and watch the game with us? Yeah? Think so, Pedri? Stay and watch the game? Okay, go. Good. Yeah, Pedri's going to watch the game with us. Careful here. Inside the box. Romero goes down. And now a foul called against... what are you doing here?
I need to make space for Cody. I gave him my seat.
That was a magic number at 8. Oh, Judith's in the background with Grisi. Taking care of Grisi. Okay, lots of us here in the studio. Right, Mark, there's a bit of confusion inside the stadium. We're seeing the replay here with Romero's miss first, and then is there contact between Stensny and Isaac? Are they going to look at it?
Yeah, well, Sevilla players complained about that, but for the moment, VAR is not saying nothing. And you have to help me because I'm just at the other side of the Barca player who is now injured. I think he received a big
It's
tackle.
Araujo.
That was not also a yellow card, isn't it? But it was it's not yellow card for Sevilla player.
Let's see,
Yeah.
let's see.
We haven't seen the repetition of the foul
We
yet.
haven't seen it.
So,
no.
but
No, I don't think there was a yellow
okay,
card.
but I think that
Oh,
there's
there
no
was,
penalty
there
at
was.
all. I
Saul,
think
Saul,
that
yellow card. Saul, yellow card.
okay. I don't want to say that he didn't have it because I'm very far from the play. And now I see Kubarsi warming up in case that Araujo cannot continue. He's just laying on the pitch, but it seems that for the moment it could be serious because he's just comparing. Now he's up.
It was a late
Now he's up.
tackle. It was a late tackle without
He's
any
up.
bad
Good news.
intention, but he came out injured from it. But it was a late tackle.
So just to take you through what happened, as we see right now, the replay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 passes that lead to Sevilla's goal. Right, so to take you through what just happened, Sevilla had a chance with a cross put in by Pedrosa. Romero scuffed it. Tried to finish, it got underneath him. He kept going, tried to go around Stinsney, who gets to the ball first. Romero goes down, no penalty. And as Araujo tries to clear, and Araujo's up and playing, so that's good news for Barca. He gets tackled by Saul, who gets shown a yellow card. Araujo had his hand on his ankle. He seems to be fine.
He was running without limping, so that's a good.
Lewandowski drops it off
Go,
to
Rafinha.
Balde.
Rafa.
The through ball to Rafinha, a bit too much, a bit too long for Rafinha, a bit too short for Lamine Yamal.
It seems that Gavi's fine. As you can see, everything is normal with Gavi, fighting all the balls and jumping up, touch the ball with the head, so everything is fine with our little warrior. So now Barca has to be more focused after the last thing and after the goal. Now the rhythm is down, but I think that we have to keep going as the same way that we follow after the goal that we received. Of course, we know that they have quick players at the wings, but Barca has to pressure up because Sevilla has very big problems just to throw the ball to the forwards just from behind.
I mean, those total passes stats are actually ridiculous. Considering five of those 26 passes resulted in a goal, and
they had 16
successful passes. Out of 26.
So
5 of those.
1/3 really.
So
was
11
just one
successful
play.
passes in 20 minutes.
Right, there was a question that we had ready there that we wanted to ask you, which is what worries you most about today's game? Is it the pressure of the opportunity? Like the draw yesterday between Real Madrid and Atletico, and we've had these chances in La Liga this season when others have dropped points.
Guys, it will be a substitution. Araujo, I think he won't continue. He touched the ball right now, but Kubarsi is getting ready to go in on the pitch.
Okay.
That's not good,
No.
guys. I mean,
Right, Kubarsi's coming in.
Yeah.
So Araujo will not be able to continue after that tackle. Araujo injured in his right ankle, it would seem, as Kubarsi is getting ready. So unfortunate news there for Barca. There's our young defender, our 18-year-old, getting ready. In the meantime, the question that I was asking you guys, we've dropped points when others have given us opportunities by dropping points in La Liga. The Sanchez-Pizjuán being a tough ground, which is being proven right now.
Is it though?
Historically, it is.
Historically, maybe, but we haven't lost a game there in La Liga, home and away. In 18 games, we haven't lost to Sevilla. So I wouldn't say it's a tough ground. Pressure of opportunity, yes, it can happen, but for now, I will say that I'm not worried.
Yeah, but
this is still 20 minutes of the game. Like we said, Sevilla didn't play really well so far, and we've been quite unlucky because there were a few plays when it was just like a meter or 2 meters here and there, and we could
Substitution.
So, yeah, that's what worries
Substitution
me,
now.
actually.
So
this is what's worrying way more.
Araujo has to left the pitch after the tackle he received from Saul. I want to think that Saul, of course, want to place the ball, but he injured Araujo. This is a fact. So the Uruguayan player has to go out, and Pau Kubarsi becoming again the same as Koundé and Pedri, the only player who have played the 36 official games this season.
Okay, so Pedri here watching the game with us while being on the field as well, and Araujo, unfortunate, replaced now by Pau Kubarsi. Just to be clear, my answer was 3. No worries, I'm not worried at all.
I'm going for 1.
You're going for 1?
The thing is that we've had those opportunities already this season, and we've not taken advantage of them. And the thing is that, like, now it's a bit different from yesterday because obviously Real Madrid and Atleti played directly against each other, so those points were equally dropped, where it's usually one or the other that we take advantage of. But obviously now it's both, and that pressure, I'm assuming it's not going to be kind of a big pressure on the back of the players' minds and everything, but like for us, I think it counts. It's a bit more pressure because that's where the pessimistic part of us kind of comes out, essentially. Ronnie.
Hey,
Ronnie in the house.
Look who's here.
I think we needed a bit of Ronnie. I think we needed some of that Ronnie energy. Because when Ronaldinho joins the show, 3 out of 4 games with Ronaldinho, Barca have scored 5 goals. So
That's true.
let's do it. Let's have Ronnie.
I need you to do samba, like a little, the little samba steps.
This is just a little samba. Come on, Robert, you can do it.
My dancing is not.
It's not it.
One of my best attributes. No. Araujo on the bench, getting his ankle iced. Look at that stat possession right now underneath us.
Yeah.
It just came up on the graphics in La Liga. 83.3% for us. It's insulting,
Yeah.
really.
It's even
It's just ridiculous that Sevilla have a goal when they've had one shot, one goal.
Ronaldinho, can we get a prediction? What do you think the final score will be, Ronaldinho? Do you think 5 goals for us? I don't know. What do you think the final score will be? Ronnie?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So, like-
1 because Sevilla have the 1, but it's got to be 5 goals. Okay.
Giving Ronnie the
I'm on Ronnie.
the advantage over.
Over the Barca official
Over the-
intelligence. Careful there with the cross by Luca Bacchio. It's going to go out and it's going to be a goal kick for Barça. Marc, we're having possession,
kick
but we're
for
not...
Sevilla, the first
corner
one.
Kick. Okay, sorry. We're having possession, but we're not really creating chances off of it.
Yeah.
No, and we have spaces. Because Sevilla players are not really good in defense, but in this game. But for the moment, we don't have the good chances to create opportunities. So maybe the counter-attacks could be good.
Maybe it could be a good opportunity to hit Sevilla here on the counter. Lamine Yamal in front of 2 defenders, hanging on to the ball. He has the support of Pedri. Lamine trying to get around. Lamine
This is foul. This is foul.
through, and there's a
Obviously.
foul.
Yeah,
Lamine
clear
Yamal,
foul.
Obviously, I have to say that was a really good clearance from Frankie de Jong. Sevilla corner, it was a loose ball, and obviously you just kind of hoof it out, but he hoofed it out with an effect with Lamine Yamal running into that space. And it's just like, it's those key details that Frankie de Jong brings to the team when he's on it. He's probably one of the smartest players on the pitch at that moment, and it's just those key details that it's finally nice to see him confident enough to be able to kind of put together those plays.
Now here is Rafinha inside to Pedri. Let's see what Pedri Potter can figure out here, trying to feed it through to Gavi. The rebound fell to him after the Sevilla clearance. Can Frankie de Jong win it
Nice,
back? Yes, he
Frankie.
can. To Lewandowski, who had his back to goal. Come on. And Lewandowski was offside.
It was too quick for Frankie. He did
Offside.
the right
He's
thing.
offside.
He recovered the ball very quickly, but then he passed it too quickly to Robert. Yeah. So.
Just off. He was just off. It's
Small
1-1 in the 26th minute now. Lewandowski scored the 1 for Barca, and Vargas scored the 1 for Sevilla right after the Barca goal. A distraction there by the whole of the Barca team. Now Lewandowski wins it back on the pressure. Lamine Yamal to Rafinha. Rafinha tries to feed it through to Gavi. Could have given it back to Lamine Yamal. He wanted it there.
Yeah.
Now Lewandowski down on the ground after getting hit.
No, he's
Yeah, for the moment he has some problems just to get up,
little.
but I think he's fine.
Yeah.
And it's a
Elbow
pity
to the
because
face.
we arrived just inside the box, but it's just one touch. It's just we need just a little bit more quality. We have to be better just in the final meters just to finish. But I think that Barca did things good, but just when we arrive in front of the box, we need just an extra thing. So we have to keep going.
Okay. 27th minute. And Sevilla now in possession. It was a great start by Barca, great energy. I feel like now we're running into a wall at the moment.
Yeah, you said it before, Robert. We're having possession, we have intensity, but we're not really creating any clear chances. I mean, I think we're still stuck on 3 shots on goal, 1 on target, if I remember correctly. Like we're possession, 83% possession, but what are we doing with that? And we said at the beginning of the show, it's Lewandowski that's who's going to be keyed in kind of finishing those chances, but we've not given him any opportunities to score more goals than he already has.
There aren't a lot of balls that are being played into the box right now. Sevilla are keeping things tight.
Lamine Yamal and Rafinha are having to drop deep to receive the ball, which is quite interesting because Sevilla are cutting off the space on the wings. So that obviously that kind of crowds in the midfield quite a lot, and I think we're still finding the solution on how to break it down.
Here's Balde to Pedri. Pedri through to Balde. Can he get on the end of that pass? Yes, he can. Kept it in, but Sevilla recover after the tackle. Now Barca will win back through Gavi, who couldn't get it to Rafinha. Sevilla on the ball, Romero with the turn, trying to run the counter-attack. He feeds it out wide to Vargas. Barca caught off guard here. Vargas gets into the box, takes it to his right foot. The shot blocked by Koundé.
Vamos, Koundé. Koundé has been amazing.
He has.
Really. And he's been reliable, he's been healthy. That's what's very important in this team, as you can see, with what happened to Frankie or Araujo. He's one of the heroes of this season to me. Really good. Really, really well played by Koundé.
Gavi was about to take a yellow card there for the team.
Yeah.
On that last build-up play, Rafinha was literally right next to Levy in that number 9 position. So it's quite interesting to see how we're trying to break down Sevilla at the moment, but little by little.
It requires a lot of quick passing.
That's
and
another
you need
foul.
that quick pass to make it to destination. A couple of 50-50 balls that could have ended up in fouls in favour of Barca. Didn't go our way. Right, will Barca score another goal before half-time? Yes, no, or 2 goals. I'm actually going to go ultra optimistic. I'm going to go option 3, 2 goals, because if we score 1, the second will come right after.
Right after. 1 after 1. Oof, I'm gonna go just yes. I'm gonna be 15 minutes left. Give us about 7 more minutes to score, then kind of 7 more minutes to ease into the halftime. I'm gonna go for just 1 more.
Okay, what are the live chat thinking? Option 3 for by Phoenix, off from option 1 by Galou. Aloysius thinks no. Option 2, Felix going 1, Galou 1, 3. Willis going 1. Who else? Creek fan going 1.
Guys,
New
we
channel
have
1.
2 players with problems. One is Koundé, and the other one is Gavi.
Gavi.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And Fermin is warming up right now. I hope that Gavi has only a hit. We'll have enough injured players this game. But for the moment, Fermin is warming up, and it seems that the Sevilla player also has some problems.
Gudel.
So a lot of times the game is interrupted. It's quite similar to what happened against Alaves last Sunday.
Yeah, Gudel seems like he's the one who's worse off, and it seems like
it's a
something
no
contact injury.
So the worst type of injury,
yeah, exactly.
Without any
right
contact
at the top
from
of his legs.
Barca
I think he is going to get substituted.
Yeah.
Sevilla preparing the substitution here. 31st minute. 31st minute, and there will
Sevilla
more than likely
captain.
be a substitution for Sevilla.
Sevilla captain's coming off.
Pedri alternating from.
And our captain has come off.
Yeah, our captain's come off as well. Yeah.
That's weird. That's almost never happens.
Okay, Mark, do Barca have a goal in them before half-time? Do we go up 2-1, 3-1 before half-time? Mark's not there.
No. Sorry, Robert, can you ask me again, please?
Yeah. Will Barca score before half-time? The question we have on the screen.
I have some... well, I have to say I don't listen to you at all, but yeah, I think that Barca will score the next goal, and it will be before the half-time. I don't know the question, but I answered you what I want. But we need to keep the good rhythm as we play in the first minutes of the game.
At least he's honest.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but he got the right question. How do you do that?
He was very direct, Robert.
Koundé through to Lewandowski, back to Lamine Yamal. Go Lamine. Lamine, it's a
And
1-on-2.
then
He's got the support of Koundé. Lamine hanging on. He feeds it to the edge of the box to Frenkie de Jong. Frenkie out wide to Koundé. Long pass to Koundé, who had to
Oh, still managed
move
that.
it up
though.
in the air. Ooh, hard landing
No.
there. For Kike Salas. Gavi got underneath him.
Yeah.
Did he though?
I
thought
think
Gavi just
Gavi
stopped.
just kind of stood there. To be
Gavi
fair.
just kind of stopped and he jumped on top of Gavi.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
he didn't get.
No, yeah.
It was hard
Yeah,
landing.
exactly.
It
Look,
was hard
the
landing,
reaction
but,
of
but
Gavi.
Gavi
no yellow
didn't.
card.
Gavi's looking a bit in pain though. A little uncomfortable. Is it?
He looks uncomfortable more than in
Is
pain,
it?
yeah.
Is it his knee? I think.
Oh, that's not good.
We'll probably have to see that change at halftime, I'd imagine, if he's not really keen to force that.
We're seeing the goal again, the one that we conceded. It's very frustrating because
Yeah.
it was just way too easy for Sevilla. Íñigo Martinez tries to step ahead to make the
Yeah, Koundé as
the
well.
offside trap work. Koundé does as well, and
Yeah.
it's just by this little margin that it doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's a pity that today the frame is correct, not what happened in San Sebastian.
Yeah. Here is Pedri, looking to get it through to Lewandowski. Lewandowski was going the other way.
There's a lot of miscommunication, I think, on the pitch today. Like there was like a mispass. I think Levy kind of let it pass through because he thought there was someone running in behind him. The pass was to him, but then it was a bit. He was dropping in to receive the ball instead of running into the space. I think in those final moments, we're not really clicking at the moment.
I feel like we're trying to play it too quickly. I mean, obviously you have to play quickly. You want to do it, but
Robert.
ooh, what is that?
Hey, somebody pay attention to me.
No, Barca official intelligence. No, we're paying attention to the game right now.
Oh,
Pedri's paying attention to
Pedri's
Barca
paying
official intelligence.
He has someone's
Are you
attention.
happy now, Barca official intelligence? You've got Pedri's attention. You've got Pedri's attention. You happy? And now it goes quiet. And now it goes quiet.
So starstruck, doesn't know what to say.
Yeah, it's not the most entertaining of games, is it? Artificial intelligence. It's not. Is it, a bit boring. Are you yawning?
Yawn.
Dear. Right. Focus on the game. 10 minutes remaining, and Pedri still, baffled by the concept of the Barca official intelligence. Aren't we all?
As we all are.
Aren't we all?
Exactly.
Yeah, basically.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Aren't we all? Right.
I'm
One
becoming
day.
a bit worried, guys.
Really?
But not with the
No.
not with our play.
Oh, you
per
mean with
se, but
artificial
with
intelligence?
injuries. We've already lost Araujo in this game, and I hope Gavi
Lamine with the shot wide.
recovers. Oh,
Corner. That's a corner.
close. It was close.
That was a corner though, isn't it? It got
Lamine Yamal
deflected.
didn't say nothing. I think it was direct, but Lamine Yamal said nothing, so we have to think that it's no corner. But we have 10 minutes remaining and maybe 3 or 4 minutes plus added time. But I think it's one of the key of the games because now Sevilla has difficult to have the ball possession, but Barca needs a little bit more in offense.
Yeah.
You know what we need? We need Ronaldinho to start giving us that 5-goal energy because Ronnie is not going well. Ronaldinho played very well at the Sanchez Pizjuan in one of his visits there. It was a 4-0 to Barca, which is what I'd predicted. And today, Ronnie, no. I mean, okay, Ronnie. See, I don't feel like dancing is appropriate at the moment. It's
No.
1-0. I mean, 1-1. I mean, maybe you dance even in defeat. I don't know. But
Even in defeat, there's light at the end of
this
the
feels
tunnel.
like
What is
defeat
it?
right now.
It honestly does, considering how early we scored, how
come
well
on,
we're
guys, you're
playing.
being too negative. Come on. It's 1-1, and Sevilla didn't really create anything.
No.
Except for this one goal loop.
Oh no, but it feels like defeat in concept because
Yeah.
we
We're
come out
doing.
so
You just
energized
ghosted.
and
You-
creating danger and it's been a long while
Oh,
since
no.
Barca's last opportunity. Now Gavi's going to get a yellow card,
Yeah,
which is clear
that was
and
a
fair
clear.
and deserved.
Yeah, very clear.
Classic Gavi.
Maybe the clearest of the season.
I think so, yes.
Most likely.
The tackle on Vargas there. Barca need to buckle their ideas up.
Yeah.
I mean, what is a good wake-up call? What can we get the live chat to
Blue
use?
and red hearts, maybe?
Oof.
Or
That
I'm
seems-
thinking more like alarm clocks or something.
I was gonna say alarm clocks are like punching gloves. Like
What? I don't want to punch
Punching
Barca in the
glove.
face though.
no, but like Rocky Balboa, like
Like a slap in the face. Like,
more like intense. Like
lightning. Bit of lightning. I say lightning. Let's do lightning. Let's do lightning in the live chat to try and. Hey, you Aceta. I'll send you back to the couch where Pedri's sitting.
no, he's a special guest. You can't kick him out. Oh!
Let's do lightning in the live chat. Try and wake Barca up with a jolt of energy.
That's
Okay.
fist bump. I'm just gonna stay like this. For the rest of the match.
39th minute, Sevilla with the ball. Sevilla trying to play it inside the box. Now Barca with a chance to run
Counter,
here.
counter.
Ooh, Lewandowski almost
Oh.
connected with the run of Rafinha.
So close.
So
That
close.
final ball just
And we've scored
not
so
it.
many goals this season on counters like that.
yeah.
Just one pass from the corner of
Lightning
our
bolts.
opponents, actually, and not this time. But we'll get there. Relax. We'll get there.
Did you guys watch yesterday's game?
I have.
You
Yes,
did?
I have.
Why?
You have to.
Why not?
You have to focus on multitasking.
Yeah. This show makes me multitask.
1 minute,
Not the
you're.
best,
Comes out of nowhere, Robert.
1 minute I'm asking you about yesterday's game, the other I'm getting like almost
You know what it is?
punched in the
It is.
face.
Ooh, Lamine.
It's
Lamine gets knocked over.
Oh.
Nothing.
no,
Oh,
Robert Unagi.
Nagi.
I'm just in front of the action, Robert,
Yeah.
and I think it could be fall, not nothing. Maybe it's diving. Maybe it's diving.
It was outside of the
But
box
I'm
as well.
very next to the action.
Yeah, the thing is,
No.
it didn't look like a whole lot. And
No.
It
the
could have
ball
been a
was
foul.
gone. The ball
Yeah.
was definitely
Yeah.
gone. Right, so question,
Okay.
guys. I was asking Alex and Adrian and Brau if you watched the game yesterday. Who were you rooting for yesterday? What was in Barca's best
I was
interest, but who
rooting-
were you rooting for?
I was rooting, honestly, I was rooting for both teams to lose. But since that is not really possible, I was rooting for Atletico, I have to say. I'm just in my DNA, I cannot root for Madrid. It never happened in the history of world, so it will never happen probably in my lifetime.
Alex?
I'm kind of on the same margin. You obviously want to draw just statistically, like on the table. It was what benefited us most. But if I had to pick one team to win, I think Atleti. But for the sole reason of kind of giving another blow to Madrid. They've had a lot recently, and obviously against Espanyol, and I think another one would just kind of maybe send them down a dark tunnel.
Oh, here's Lamine Yamal. Nice touch. Second with the volley. Left-footed volley over.
That-
What a
the
pass by Lamine.
crossbar.
That
What a
could
pass,
that
what a
could have
pass.
been
Oh, the
that could have been goal of the season.
It could have been. Mark, who were you rooting for yesterday?
Wow.
Well, I will go with a topic, but I have to say that with my heart, of course, I didn't want Madrid to score or to win, so I prefer Atletico to win. But with the head, I think that the draw was the best option. So after all, I think we have to be happy. But it depends also on us. So we have to win today. So we're not winning today. What happened yesterday
Yeah,
The
exactly.
small fact didn't matter. But
It's irrelevant, yeah.
we have to win today. But with the heart, I have to say that for me would be good also if Atletico de Madrid have won yesterday.
Okay, mostly twos on the live chat, really. Lots of
Fair
people
enough.
rooting for the draw. I have to say I was rooting for none of the three. I was, Pedri, who were you rooting for? Pedri doesn't want to give an answer.
No, he's
He-
ghosting
He's
you.
focused on the game.
Yeah. I think that's a safe thing to do because then you get aggregated.
He's
You-
watching
you make
himself
fans,
playing.
you make the fans angry.
Yeah.
Lewis injured.
Oh,
Lewis injured also, a tackle on his ankle. So for the moment, I think that the referee is doing quite good, nothing to say. 2 yellow cards, well deserved for Saul and Gavi. But I have to say that maybe he has to say something to Sevilla players who are playing very tough to Lewandowski. He's doing well for the moment, but
Yeah, I think you'll be fine, but yeah, it's yeah.
It is those little kicks and nudges
He got
that.
stepped on basically.
Yeah.
Incoming cross far to the far post. And it's a goal kick after Inigo Martinez got the last touch. So I was saying, yeah, I was rooting for none of the three options yesterday. I was feeling so ill that I was basically a
Dying.
zombie and forgot that the game was going on. I later on checked with my results app, said it was 1-1, and I thought, good,
Oh,
I'm going back to bed.
you know who I
Yeah.
watched the game with?
Who did you watch the game with?
Who did I watch the game with? He's been on the show before.
Pablo?
Yeah.
Walls?
Pablo Walls.
Pablo Walls is calling the game for Barca 1 today.
Is he? He is. That's true.
He's going to give us
He
a
was
half-time quiz in a
downstairs.
minute.
He is. Saw the game with him yesterday night.
The chat, some people in the chat are asking where is Pedri? Well, he's on the pitch at the Pizjuan, but he's here
But
as
he's
well.
here.
I don't know how that's happening,
He took my spot.
but yeah.
That's why I'm sat next to Robert at close proximity, as
Yeah.
you could see.
Get that glove away from me. Yeah, he does look like he's going to nod off, Pedri,
Yeah.
which is, I mean, appropriate for this game.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Chesney with a
Take.
save over the Luca
Vamos.
Bacchio bicycle kick.
Vamos.
Wow.
what a save, guys.
Yeah.
What a save.
That was.
What a save.
What
Wow.
a save by Szczęsny.
Give us some airplanes for Chesney in the live chat. Airplanes in the live chat, please.
4 minutes of added time.
Four minutes of added time and a big save by Chesney. What a save.
What a save.
There was a comment in the live chat saying WTF.
Fair.
2 Pedris? Wow.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently there are. Or he's got a twin brother.
True.
Oh,
Oof. A lot of airplanes.
There's a comment here. Can someone wait a
Actually
minute.
explain.
No, yeah. I'm going to read it out in a second, but Sevilla do have a corner kick.
Pedri's multitasking.
Pedri is multitasking.
Better than Robert.
Or maybe he has a twin brother, as I said. But careful here, because there's a corner kick. Luque Bacchio with the cross inside. Inigo Martinez clears it away. Barca want to run the counter-attack. And they can't, because Sevilla win it back. So the comment says, can anyone actually explain how the heck they have Pedri in their room? It's like they is it like a pre-recorded clip when he was there? Or are they just
No.
putting it on the live, or what? Well, we might reveal the mystery later on, but there he is.
Right there.
no, he's
He
with
took my
us.
seat, guys. I'm sat here next to Robert
You have
at
to.
proximity because I gave Pedri my seat.
What if Pedri scores in this game, though?
Then he has to celebrate on the sofa.
There he is, Pedri, feeding it through to Lamine Yamal. Go, Lamine! Oh, the touch by Lamine. Could have brought it down on his left foot. I don't think he had to take that first touch.
No.
Although it would have been an amazing goal.
No,
had
but
he scored.
it was a shot that just went terribly wrong.
Yeah, well, I know.
Oy.
If he'd have brought it down on his left foot, Mark, brought it down, and then he could finish.
Yeah, I think he missed the 2 first options. I think now he has not a lot of confidence of the volley, so maybe it's the reason because he did not shoot very well. But well, now atmosphere is very good here at the stadium. Fans are trying to help Sevilla, but Barça maybe can have more chances just at the end of the first half. Now a clear foul on Koundé, and again, not considered.
Go.
Okay, so no foul there on Koundé. Lamine Yamal shinned it. Last one. He hit it with his shin.
That was the exact replica of that opportunity that happened earlier.
And that is a clear foul.
That is a very clear
It
foul.
was as clear as day. That foul on Koundé. Here goes Lamine Yamal. Here goes Lamine Yamal.
A foul?
Grabbed
That's
from
a foul?
behind by Pedrosa. He's going to switch it over to Rafinha, who is dispossessed. Rafinha
Venga, Rafa.
battling there with Juanlu.
Lamine was also fouled, by the way, in this
Yeah.
play, and it was also a clear foul. So,
Oof.
The ball played into the hands of Szczesny. Last minute of the first half. Pedri tackled from behind. That should be a yellow card, even though he kept going. Pedri to Lamine Yamal, back to Koundé. Barca have one final opportunity. Come on.
We've slowed this down so much.
Inigo to Balde. Pedri.
The spaces are so closed that it's hard
Another
to find.
switch over to Lamine Yamal, who
Come
brings
back,
it down
come
on
back,
his
come
chest
back.
this time. Go Lamine, go Lamine, go Lamine, go. Do something, Lamine. Lamine takes it to his right. Lamine can shoot!
ooh,
And there are two players in the middle who wanted it there. They wanted it there in the middle, and there's a yellow card now issued to Isak for the previous foul on Pedri. I think Frenkie de Jong and Lewandowski were in the middle there and wanted the pass by Lamine Yamal. Okay, Mark, half-time, right? No? Mark? We've lost Mark.
again, not listening to
He's
you.
not listening.
He's very rebellious today.
Missed connection.
Half-time, guys. Half-time, 1-1 in the first half. But we have to be optimistic for the second half, of course. We suffer a little bit, especially at the end of the first half. But we have to keep going, and the game will be very, very long for Sevilla.
Yeah.
Right, guys, let us know your thoughts. Did you like the first half? Did you not like it? Give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. For me, it's like sort of sideways. I can't say it's a thumbs down, but it started better than it ended. Alex?
I'm going to go for, the halfway one. A halfway. It is, we started off good. It was optimistic at the start with scoring early and the energy that we kind of reacted to Sevilla's quick go back, but we haven't really done anything with that energy. We haven't created those opportunities that perhaps we should be finishing, and it's good but not good enough.
Adrian?
Yeah, we started very well with high energy, motivation, but I think later all these fouls and the injuries and the breaks between all these plays kind of desynchronized the team, and we cannot find the rhythm again, which is quite worrying, because for the last, let's say, 15 minutes we didn't really create much in the end. So that's a bit worrying. Also, I'm a bit worried a bit about Gavi's health. I hope he's fine, because he didn't look fine for a second there.
Right, well, we'll see. We'll see if during the halftime he has to receive treatment. Ronaldinho, thumbs up or thumbs down? Ronaldinho's going thumbs sideways for this first half. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Keep your thoughts coming on the live chat. Oh, Pedri, sorry, Pedri. Thumbs up or thumbs down? What do you think, Pedri? Yeah? No? We haven't got Pedri? Okay, we have? Go. Do it.
Hello, Coolers, and welcome back.
Pedri is, well...
He doesn't
know. He doesn't really,
No.
can't make his mind up. Right, okay, let's go to Pablo Wolves with his half-time quiz.
Hello Culés and welcome back to another halftime segment here on Barça Live. I hope you're all enjoying La Liga action away to Sevilla. Massive game for Barça in the league with all things considered. Hopefully 3 big points for Hansi Flick's side. Today we're going to try and calm those halftime nerves if there are any, with a little bit of a quiz, a little bit of fun and also a bit of an introduction as to some of the content you can catch up with in your free time surrounding Football Club Barcelona. I know you all love it. I know I spend a lot of my time on here, on Barça 1, which we're going to show you how to get very shortly. Also on Barca's YouTube channel, because there's just so much good stuff available. I always get people, my girlfriend coming up to me and saying, how do I watch all this stuff? And I always tell her, it's really, really simple. I'm going to show you how to do it right now on my phone. We've got it on the TV here, but I'd love to show you guys how easy it is to install this app. And on Barça 1, well, we're going to show you what you've got there soon. Simply type in Barça 1 onto your app store. It can be Android or it can be iPhone. Really is that simple. Type it in there, hit enter, and it'll be one of the first things that comes up for you. Once you've got it installed, you simply hit open there. You can create a profile, you'll be sent a verification code, and very quickly, it truly is that simple. Choose the language you want your content in, and you've got everything there for you. I mean, what have you got here? Exclusive documentaries, you've got exclusive interviews, you've got plenty of live matches too, such as Barça Athletic. I always say you can watch all of Barça Athletic's games live and in 3 languages. Full matches to watch back from Barça's previous games. That's some of the stuff I love the most. You've got historic games on there too. The Femení matches, a daily news programme, the training sessions and press conferences live. I mean, it's an endless pit of content for you all to enjoy. So I highly urge you all to go and check it out. And some piece of content that was recently released on here was indeed one of those exclusive interviews with this man, Ronald Araujo. If you can't see it across your bar at the top, it's really easy to come down here. There you have it, Barça 1's premieres, and it's a Ronald Araujo interview, of course, who recently renewed his contract with the club. That's what today's quiz is going to be about. It's going to be surrounding Araujo. So how well do you know the Uruguayan centre-back? Let's get into this one then. Who did Ronald Araujo score his first goal for Barça against? Which team was it? Was it 1, Sevilla? Was it 2, Intercity? Or was it 3, Valencia? So who did Ronald Araujo score his first Barça goal against? Jog that memory back. I always like quizzing you guys on a little bit of stuff from the past. This is just a few years ago, so I think a lot of you can get it. If you think back, I might be able to catch a few of you out. I can tell you though, out of those 3 answers, get the final answers in. Was it Sevilla, Intercity in the Copa maybe, or was it Valencia? Let's hear what you guys have to say, and I can tell you, number 3, guys, it was Valencia. Come on, you should be getting that. Great goal too, by the way, from Ronald Araujo. It was actually Sevilla who he made his debut against. So first goal against Valencia. Question number 2 then. I think a few of you could be in trouble here. Who did Barça sign Araujo from? Which team? Was it 1, Plaza Colonia? Was it 2, River Plate? Or was it 3, Boston River? Who do you think Ronald Araujo signed from for Barcelona? Which club was it? Bonus points if you get which country Araujo's playing in. That may be a little bit easier. Plaza Colonia, River Plate, or Boston River? If you guys have watched the Origins documentary we have on Araujo, also here on Barça 1, then you may well know the answer to this one. So I can tell you right now that the answer is number 3. Boston River is the club who Barça signed Ronald Araujo from all the way back in 2018 now, so time flies, doesn't it? Incredible that it's been almost 7 years, isn't it? Well, final question. Let's not feel any older than we need to before we get on to the third and final question. If you watch the Origins documentary, and if you know a little bit about Araujo and the interviews he gives, you may well know the answer to this too. What position did Araujo play in during his youth time? So when he was coming up at Boston River and also other clubs he was playing at Uruguay, what position did Araujo play in? And maybe with his play style at Barça, you might have a good clue of it too. Was it 1 as a striker? Was it 2 as a goalkeeper? Or was it 3 as a number 10, a central attacking midfielder? Where do you think Ronald Araujo played during his youth days as a footballer? 3 options: striker, goalkeeper, or at number 10. Let's see what you guys think the answer is for this one. I can tell you, in 3, 2, 1, it was a striker. Araujo started off playing as a striker in his youth days there. So if you got 3 out of 3, massive congratulations. We'll be back, of course, for more in coming days. Hopefully it's 3 points for Barça today. Going to leave you with a quick clip from this exclusive interview from Ronald Araujo, of course, who was renewed with Barça until 2031. Enjoy this, and we'll see you shortly. Take care.
Y seguir creciendo como jugador, poder ganar títulos, obviamente, que es lo más importante, por eso competimos, por eso jugamos. Y entonces, obviamente, uno siempre tiene el deseo de ganar la Champions, creo que personal y también algo de club, ¿no? Obviamente, pero es algo que lo tengo de adentro y que quiero intentarlo, voy a intentarlo hasta que lo pueda.
Content that you can find on Barça One. Exclusive interviews. We have one with Araujo, we have one with Pedri, Gerard Martin, Pau Cubarsí. We've got lots of players coming here to the studios lately. We go to Ciudad Esportiva and talk to them as well. So it's all access on Barça One with our first team players as well as the women's team, the basketball team. Got all of the Barça content you need on Barça One. What we need as well is for Barca to play in a different way, really. Something has to change in the second half.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see what Hansi Flick thinks of, because he's already thought of, we've seen Rafinha and Lamine kind of pinching closer. We've seen overcrowding on the left side with Valde coming up and leaving that space for Lamine to that cross. I mean, we've seen that cross, 3 or 4 times now when we're playing on that left side of the pitch, and Lamine kind of first time shot, we've seen that twice, that amazing pass to Jules Koundé for that first time shot as well. But there's not a lot of dynamic movement. Sevilla are crowding the space quite a lot, and so are we. And there's just that final pass is just, it's not happening at all. So we need that.
There are strange things happening in this studio right now, which is why I was giggling at what you were saying, Alex, and not that you were making me laugh. I do take you seriously. I do take you seriously. It seems like no one else in this studio takes anything seriously, though. Adrian, we started out with the right energy. We were finding our way into the box. We've had a couple of opportunities late in the first half, but really Barca have struggled against Sevilla's defensive scheme.
So this is what I kind of predicted before the game when we talked about the key player of the game, and I talked about Gavi, because I think for now, right now, we are lacking a bit of creativity in the midfield, and we need to recycle the ball more. We've had some great plays by Pedri, who is on top of this form lately. But I'm missing Frankie and I'm missing Gavi, and I think that there will be changes made. Maybe not directly in the first in the halftime, but soon after, if the game doesn't change. I think maybe Fermin will come on or someone else to disrupt this game because it's too balanced right now. It's just too easy for Sevilla to crowd the spaces, like Alex said.
Well, we've got options on the bench. The one that you mentioned, Adrian, Fermin is an option. We've got Dani Olmo, we've got Ferran the Shark as well. So we'll see if Hansi Flick decides to make a move at halftime or early in the second half. I want to ask you guys who was the best player of the first half? Giving you 3 options: Lamine Yamal, Pedri, or Jules Koundé.
I'm gonna go for Pedri.
Yeah.
Just because that
movement,
I think our midfield is the part of the pitch that's been involved in the play a lot more. Frankie's been dropping really, really deep to receive. Gavi and Pedri have been pushing up a lot closer to what is Levan and Lamine. Gavi's played a lot of combination passes with Lamine out onto the right side. Pedri's been playing a lot closer to Rafinha and Leva. Frankie's been dropping in quite a lot, receiving the ball from Chesney and receiving the ball from the centre backs. And I think that midfield is so dynamic. But Pedri has been he's been everywhere and he's been really, really good.
Everything same, of course, Pedri. Everything that's good, that's come off on the pitch was started by Pedri, and his through balls, his deliveries to Lamine were top notch. The others, not so much for now. But
we'll see if they can change it in the second half. My vote also is for Pedri. So, Marc Brau at the Sánchez Pizjuán, can you give us your thoughts on the first half? Who was the best player for you?
Well, I have to say first of all that I agree absolutely with all the opinions that you share here about who could be the first player, the best player of the Barça in the first half. I will go on Lamine Yamal because maybe he didn't score, maybe he missed some chances, but every time he touched the ball, something happened as always. And I think that this is the kind of game that this is a player that will be a key for the second half. It reminds me a little bit the game that we played against Benfica. I remember that day Lamine Yamal also fought a lot that day. He also lost some balls, but he was just fighting until the end. So finally he forced a penalty, and then he was one of the most important players of the game. So this game, for tonight game of Lamine Yamal, reminds me a little bit for what happened in Lisbon that night. I think that Barça played very good in the first part of the game. It was a pity the goal that we considered just 1 minute after the goal scored by Lewandowski, but of course Barça played quite good 5-10 minutes after the goal. But with all the injury of Araujo, something happened. It was quite similar also what happened against Alaves last Sunday. Not rhythm. Barça got a possession, but we didn't have great attempts. Also, we had Lamine Yamal one. But I think that we need a little more just in front of the box. Maybe the substitutions could be a key for the second half. We've had great players on the bench who are in great shape. I mean, for example, like Ferran the Shark, also Fermin. Also, Olmo could be an option for the second half. And, well, I'm just watching just to the pitch that most of the players who are on the bench in the first half are just warming up. Remember that Fermin was warming up just at the last minutes of the first half due to some problems that Gabi had. But remember that also Gabi has a yellow card. Maybe could be one of the options for the second half. But I don't see right now Fermin warming up more than other players. So maybe at the start of the second half, Hansi Flick won't make any substitutions. So in a few minutes, the second half will start. I think that Barca has to continue the same path, but they need a little bit more in offense part. But the substitution in the second half could be one of the keys of the game, Robert.
Thank you very much, Mark. Let's see if there are any substitutions at halftime. It doesn't seem like there will be. Barca did use one window of substitution, of course, with the unfortunate injury of Ronald Araujo. Pau Cubarsí had to come in, replacing him. Dani Olmo is warming up right now on the pitch. So is Ferran the Shark. So options there for Hansi Flick as the players make their way back to the pitch for this second half, in which we hope that Barca will be improved after the halftime talk by Hansi Flick. Adrian.
Yeah, so I'm just directly looking at Hansi Flick's face. He doesn't seem worried. He's looking like trying to figure out the game and what he can do as coach to change this match, because so far as we talked about it, we haven't got into our flow, into our rhythm that we've liked so far, and so many games this season we've won just by like clicking instantly and scoring suddenly a lot of goals. And
it was unfortunate because it seemed like it could happen, but all of a sudden we scored. One minute later, we hadn't finished celebrating, Sevilla had scored.
I guess this is just this is what we've talked for many times now. So this team is still very young. We have to keep it in mind that these are not veteran players who know how to keep possession, how to react to every game. Like they need to learn that, and the mistakes they make sometimes they are quite maybe amateurish, I would say, like not keeping focus after Sevilla, after we scored the goal. But in the end, I'm
finally we have a substitution.
Oh,
sorry, Adrian. Fermin will go on. Fermin is coming on, so Gabi. I didn't see Fermin warming up just with more intensity than other players, but yes, of course, Fermin warmed up more minutes just at the end of the first half. Sorry, Adrian, to interrupt you, but Fermin will be on the pitch, and I can confirm that Gabi is out.
Okay,
so like I predicted that exactly. So this would be my first choice. So Fermin for Gabi.
So unfortunate that Gabi has to be taken off. Let's hope, cross our fingers, that it is just precaution. We did see him struggling a little bit and hobbling a little bit in the first half. Fermin on for Gavi. That is the substitution at half time. Alex, you're back.
I am back. I bumped into Alejandro Sanz in the hallway. Is that our next guest?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I thought we were
Celebrities here at Barca Studios today. Alejandro
Yeah.
Sanz, we've got Pedri here in the
Exactly.
studio as well.
Kubarsi.
Well, yeah.
I think we need.
Ronaldinho.
Oh, should we get a rapper?
Alexi
I think we should get a celebrity, like a singer. Alejandro Sanz maybe is a good one, but maybe a rapper to come sing with Spence. The Robert Lewandowski rap.
Maybe
Yeah.
Rosalia, can we get her?
Oh, Rosalia también. The next spot.
I'm a huge fan.
Our next kit.
I think we're getting too ambitious here, guys. But anyway, the second half has started. Barca have made a substitution at half time. The lineup right now with Stensny in goal, Koundé, Kubarsi, Inigo and Balde at the back, with Frenkie de Jong and Pedri in midfield. The attacking midfielder is now Fermin, Lamine Yamal on the right, Rafinha on the left, and Lewandowski, the goal scorer, up front.
The
There you
Bichichi.
go.
So.
Remember
what do we
that
think?
we hadn't enough time to comment the stats, but Lewandowski has right now 31 goals scored this season. Remember that the first season he scored 33. And the goal scored by Lewandowski, extra stat, is the number 90 with Barca. So 10
10 to go.
behind the 100.
10 to go.
It's going to 100. Can he get one more in this game today? Here is
Come
Pedri.
on.
Pedri feeding it
Oh.
into the box.
Oh.
Across! Oh! The Ferminator! The Ferminator does it!
Vamos!
What a way to start the second half.
Fermin!
Yes, Ferminator. Vamos!
Ferminator!
Vamos! Sí!
There it is. Barca score early. Vamos!
Gol.
No.
Vamos. Mark, Ferminator. Ferminator scored same goal scorers as last year.
Yeah.
Ferminator scores 5 goals this season for Ferminator. Another
that assist from
by
Pedri.
Pedri. And the Ferminator is back with 2 goals against Valencia in La Liga. 1 goal in the Cup, 1 goal today. 4 goals in the last 4 matches for the Ferminator. Very important, this one, in the same place where he scored the last goal last season. Last goal of the last season was exactly at this place, scored by Fermin. And he, I have to say, has scored one more important than the last season.
Let's just please not lose right now.
Yeah, well,
focus
yeah, exactly.
and,
Yeah, exactly. Let's
Let's not concede just yet.
But what a pass by Pedri.
Yeah,
So guys,
that
what a
was-
pass by Pedri, as Alex said.
Pedri.
Another assist.
Pedri, por favor.
6 assists this
Pedri.
season. But we have to say that in this 2025, he has given 3. 1 against Eric at Benfica's stadium, 1 to Fermin at Valencia's stadium, and today.
Careful here, Sevilla in space. Luque Bacchio into the middle. Luque Bacchio looking for an opening. Luque Bacchio to Romero. His shot blocked. And Vargas
Offside.
scores, but he's offside.
Offside.
Oh,
How was
And
that?
I think it's at the beginning of the action.
2 for 2 in this game.
I couldn't.
yeah. Hernandez is saying
The
it's in
first-
the
the
first
first
action.
play.
It's in the first action.
How?
Oh, and he's saying that there are 2 offsides, as a matter of fact. I think, Luque Bacchio is offside. Luque Bacchio is offside. Right, good.
Yeah, and it's confirmed. It's confirmed. It's the first one. The first one. It's confirmed.
Yeah. Good.
So, guys,
And Vargas was offside anyway.
Oh, yeah,
so-
that's-
Yeah, that was definitely offside.
one.
There's offsides
Oh, it
everywhere.
felt like Groundhog Day again.
Yeah, that was that episode's long gone. I am so happy that
guys,
was offside.
another stat. Last season, we won 1-2 with Lewandowski confirming goals.
Yeah.
Today, we're winning 1-2 with Lewandowski confirming goals. So
I just
why
need one
the
more
game cannot end right now, please?
No, Mark, we need one more
well,
goal
yeah.
we need one more goal for our predictions.
Oh.
Yeah. For our prediction. Yeah, for sure, Alex.
We have to beat Barca artificial intelligence.
What I think is fair is that since Pedri is in the studio today, I think that Pedri should dedicate his assist to our fans, right? Pedri, can you do that? Can you dedicate your assist to our fans? No? No, Pedri?
Robert,
What?
you speak to him and you piss him off.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think he
I
likes.
feel like
I don't.
Pedri
That's
is
it. I think Pedri
so
wants to-
into the game.
He's really quiet.
The cross by Rafinha headed up in the air.
Fermin.
Fermin brings it down. And it's a
Corner
corner
kick.
kick to Barca. Marc.
Corner kick, the first of the second half, and maybe we could have a good option to score another one, to put 2 goals of difference in the score. It's very, very important, this goal of Fermin, and I think it's one of the most important things that we have living in 2025, guys, that we have Ferminator back. How important is to have him back with the idyll he has with the goal. It's very important to have Ferminator back.
He's done really, really well. He's had a big impact. I mean, it's only been 5 minutes of the second half, and he's already had a big impact in scoring. But also, we saw there. Oh,
Cross by Frankie de Jong. Pedri picks it up. Pedri looking to get past 2 defenders, loses possession, and Sevilla clear.
but he has had. I think Fermin has been a really good. A sad forced substitution for that Gavi, but I think he's injected a lot of energy into this game that we've been looking for.
Right, we've got Hansi Flick's reaction to Barca's goal, but hang on a second. No, Balde couldn't make any progress. It's throw in to Barca. So Hansi Flick's celebration to Barca's goal. Can we have a look at it on one of our screens here? I don't know where I'm looking at. What are we doing? Relieved.
Relieved. A relieved Catalanet.
Relieved Hansi Flick as Ferran Torres was making his way over to
Oof.
the warm-up area, and
Not Pedri.
seeing like, where am I looking at? Which screen?
Seems
Pedri,
like
can
you,
can
Robert.
you now dedicate, please, your assist to our Barca Live fans? I think they would appreciate it. Can you dedicate the assist, please? There you go.
There you go.
Thank you.
It was a
It was
great
a great
assist.
assist. It was a great
I was, yeah, that was a really, really good assist. It was kind of, how do you describe that? It was kind of, he was going full motion, he kind of stops, chips it in, and floats it into the second post for me to head down across the goal. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. If Lamine would have assisted that other pass.
He'd already made a couple of those switches into the
Yeah.
box. Nice floated balls in to Lamine Yamal a couple of times in the
Yeah.
first half. This time it worked.
Yeah, I think, well, Frankie and Pedri have both been trying to do it a lot. Maybe it's something that Hansi kind of, or at least the staff kind of picked up on, that if you cluster one side of the pitch, then the second post is always going to be quite open. It's been working so far, to be fair, but we just haven't really capitalized it on until now.
Careful here with the cross by Saul. Sevilla player goes down into the box. Sevilla wants a penalty.
Nothing. I think he was just falling down when the cross was inside the box.
Let's see if we get a replay here. We're not going to see it on that one. I think he feels Koundé behind him, and just goes down. He feels the arm of Koundé on the back, and you see, you can really cheat with that.
The referee says nothing. The referee says nothing.
No.
Referee says nothing.
And you can cheat with that because you can stop the image on that frame,
And it looks like
a photograph, and it looks like Koundé's pushing. And then you can say, how is that not a penalty?
Yeah. And then when you put it in slow motion,
Yeah.
it seems like the contact is so hard.
Yeah.
But then when you look at what really happened,
his hand is like hovering over his
not,
mouth.
there's
not every contact is a
there's nothing
penalty.
there.
Which I think many people think that every contact in a penalty box is automatically a foul and a pen. It's not.
We cannot say that
Football
it's,
is a contact game.
Go on,
here's
Rafa.
Rafinha! Rafinha! Oh, what a strike by Rafinha with his right foot from the edge of the box.
Di que sí. Que sí, que sí.
What a goal by Rafinha. And for some reason, we're getting more views of the Gibraltar for
Hey, not
inside
the
the
goal.
box more than the
What a finish.
Rafinha finish. Maribral, what a goal by Rafinha.
What a finish.
And
There it is.
Adrian, do you remember in which stadium Rafinha scored
Yes.
his first Barça goal?
Yes.
It was the first question of our quiz. Which player
Rafinha.
scored his first goal with Barça in this stadium? It was Rafinha. And again, Rafinha scoring in Sánchez Pizjuán. 13 goals in La Liga, 24 this season, 1-3. What a goal, what a brilliant individual play, and
Yeah.
finalizing with the right foot. This is
Right
a
foot.
total player, Rafinha. What an incredible goal score where everything started in September 2022.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look, guys, at how Hansi Flick reacted to this goal. Let's see. The reaction there of the Barça bench, and it's only appropriate that since a Brazilian scored, well, Ronnie. See how Pedri wasn't up to celebrate the Rafinha goal?
He's quite shy.
He
today.
went to the huddle in the
He's
one.
he's quite
He's
shy.
shy.
today.
He doesn't want
He's
to
shy.
samba. He doesn't want to
No.
samba.
It doesn't seem like a Pedri thing to do.
Give us some Brazilian flags in the live chat, right?
Ooh, yeah.
Brazilian flags in the live chat, guys, for the Rafinha goal. What a strike, by the way, with his right foot. Mark,
Yeah.
I'm giving you homework here. How many goals has Rafinha scored with his right foot this
Ooh.
season? Because I remember he scored
Oh, it said
one
it-
of the Bayern Munich goals
Let
with
me
his right.
count.
One
Yeah,
of
it
the
was the
Bayern
third
Munich
one.
ones.
Well, the third one. That was the second one
Yeah.
by him. But yeah, not all these goals for him, but maybe this season we can remember in Bernabeu. Do you remember if the chip goal against Lunin in La Liga was
Yes,
also by the
yes.
right foot? I think so.
I think it was.
Isn't it?
Might have been.
It was also that goal. Yeah. Yeah. So that goal too. Maybe those two goals.
But this was a quality
Like a
shot from the
long
edge of the
shot.
box. Long
The-
shot,
the
powerful
first
shot with his weaker foot. I mean, wow.
That's the thing. That
Another
it's his
foul.
weaker foot. That's crazy. Like Rafinha this season. I mean, I think it was 13 goals in league now, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, Rafinha right now, I think he's captain, he's leader, he's performing, he's assisting, he's scoring, he's part of the build-up play. I mean,
Oh, come
just
on.
everything that he brings is. I have no words for Rafinha this season, to be honest.
It seemed like he was a bit irritated and frustrated by his game, and he just put all of this frustration and anger
I mean, that
into
shot,
the
Well,
shot.
that was- that shot, yeah.
that shot.
And what a goal that is! I mean,
I mean, it was basically,
Whoa.
how do you describe it? It was opposite goal. He kind of full force
yeah.
shifted his body weight and went across the goal.
Okay, so
side
question
netting.
to you: which one was better then? Pedri and Fermin connection, or this
Oh.
one?
I like the Rafa goal to be my personal favorite.
Careful here with the cross cleared away by Sevilla. Oh.
I like the Rafa
I mean,
goal.
as an individual action, that one's great.
Yeah.
Mark?
Mark?
Extra stats for you guys.
Okay.
This season, goals scored 112 in 36 games. So what does it mean? An average 3.1 goal per game.
Ole, Fermin.
Just two.
Can you repeat that, Mark? Sorry?
two more goals?
Yeah.
112 goals scored this season so far in 36 games, so average of 3.1 goal per game.
Wow. Averaging more than 3 goals a game.
Is
Wow.
kind of.
And now also a clear yellow card. for Fermin. So Xavi Garcia Pimienta, Sevilla's coach, sets them off. He needs some extra fresh legs on the team, and he will put 2 new forwards on the pitch. Suso and Ejuke will be the 2 first players to enter. We'll have to take a look because I don't think that Luke Bacchio will go out. Maybe Vargas, but Vargas is playing good.
We'll see. We'll
So
see. I mean, looking at the
let's see which players of Sevilla will be out.
looking at the replay of the Fermin tackle, I would say yes, it's a yellow card. It's unfortunate because he gets a touch of the ball
that's
first,
the
but then in
thing.
the follow through,
No.
he goes straight into the
Yeah.
the leg of
The impact.
Gibraltar.
Yeah, the impact on the leg.
They're
there,
checking.
just- it
They're
wasn't-
checking if it's a red card.
No.
Really?
Oh
got-
yeah, the referee has to go to the VAR.
Really?
He got the ball first.
He's got the ball first.
Frank is in the way.
Remember that last game in Valencia, no
got the
VAR
ball.
for the tackle that Pedro received.
No, exactly.
No.
No. I mean,
But
ooh.
Fermin got the ball first. Like it wasn't a straight through tackle. He got the ball and then the fall. Yeah, if you put
all
the
the
angle like
stadium is
that.
watching on the screen a
Oh,
photo.
yeah, okay, yeah. If you give me that frame.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but if you go, it's the follow through.
Oh,
But he kicks the ball first. Surely not.
it's less than the tackle of Guillamon on Pedri.
I will
It's
say.
less than this.
I will say that obviously it's in the follow through, but Gibril So is very lucky not to get hurt in that action.
Yeah, I
He's
mean it's
very, very
it's his
lucky.
knee, but I think Fermin kicks the ball first, and then the follow through is that
Yeah,
ugly
give
kind
him
of
the other angle. Give him the
because you can't see the flick of the ball on that one quite clearly.
He's gonna.
And now
He's gonna
the
give
referee,
it. He's gonna give it.
I think he will show a red card to Fermin. So, well, this is what happened when in the last
Yeah,
week
when there's a
some
world scandal,
newspapers
yeah.
give some photos and make some pressure, some entrances. When a Barca player received a tackle, as Pedro received last game against Valencia, nothing happened, but the first time that Fermin got this entrance is just a red card. Well, maybe we need some newspapers saying that it's a scandal, wall scandal, but
Yeah,
after all, Fermin received a red
didn't
card.
get
He didn't
that
get that
angle.
angle.
We didn't
For
get
the
that angle that
referees.
they're showing us right now. We didn't show the referee that angle.
That one.
Although, I mean,
Well,
I mean, the thing is that the
now,
follow
well,
through.
it's time to refocus.
yeah, it is. It's definitely time to refocus. I mean, So could have been badly injured. That
Could have
is
been
true.
badly injured.
That is true.
Followed through definitely, but do you give a red card because of an accidental kind of bad follow through?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because the thing is that the way he tackled was he kicked it out.
The thing is, one player is going to contend, the other is
Gonna contend as well.
well, the other was
yeah.
standing there. The other was like
Yeah.
retired from contention there.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so Barca with 10 players. Fermin, yellow card. Do you think that should have been a yellow card, a red card? Live chat. Do you think he should have been sent off? Let's see. Let's see what the fans are saying here on the live chat. Was that a fair red card? What's that?
Do you watch what happened between Dani Ceballos and Barrios yesterday?
Honestly, no. I was ill, but yeah.
Half time.
Watch it,
Lily,
please.
Lilia
No,
says
it's
no.
It's more.
Tri
more
David
than
says
this.
no, that angle
No.
isn't fair. Chola Justine says, come on guys, we can do this. Nathan Heath says yes, should have been a red. Okay. Galu says we're cooked. No.
No.
We're good.
Come on.
Carolina says it was an orange but not a red. McDonald says he got the ball. That is true.
Yeah.
Temp says not even close. Sophia says yes though.
Two new players will go in. So come on, Lamin.
Here goes Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal going forward. Lamine into the box. Lamine cutting back to his left. Lamine tries to put it in. Lamine overcooked it, I
Yeah.
think.
Right.
64th minute. I think Alex, that given the way things are going at the Sanchez Pizjuan, we're 3-1 up. It's comfortable. I think we should say goodbye to Pedri,
Should we?
and you should go back and sit in your
He needs to-
usual
he
seat.
needs
Because-
to,
well, Pedri's down
Pedri's
right
down.
now. Okay, Pedri's got his hand on his
Elbow.
right elbow. Is Pedri all right?
Oh,
Oof, as he lands,
Bad landing.
goes down
Oh, no.
hard on his left arm. Please tell me that Pedri is all right.
Remember
I don't
that
like this
Eric
game.
and Olmo, I said two Barca players will go in, and Eric and Olmo will be the players that will go in. Pedri right now is lying on the
Ooh,
pitch.
Pedri.
I'm just checking what happened the last time that Barca received a red card. We have good memories in the Supercopa final against Real Madrid when Chesney was out. But remember also what happened against Celta, that we were also 2 goals up. So we have to keep going. It was
Yeah,
the last
and
time that we received.
We just saw
A
the
red
replay of Pedri going down
And it's really bad.
his elbow.
I mean, he's moving it. He's
his
moving
elbow,
it, so that's
like,
fine.
jolts inwards.
No, but I think he will continue. I think he will continue. And Robert, just a thing. I know that you don't want to talk about referees, especially in your show, but let me just say one thing. Today in the VAR, we have the same referee that in San Sebastián, del Cerro Grande. So
I live
everything
not
said.
knowing
He
those
has some
things.
problems to pick
yeah.
the frame and with the images. It's everything I want to say, Robert. I promise you. No more.
Okay. Right, so just let's make sure that Pedri is okay.
Are you okay?
You all right, Pedri? You good?
Oh, what a tackle! What a tackle! Only yellow card for Sevilla player.
A tackle
Only
on
yellow card?
Lewandowski.
Is it?
Let's see. Let's have a
And
look.
yellow card also for, I think, for Hansi Flick or for one of the members of Barca's bench.
Another yellow card.
But he
It's
wasn't
not
even
for Hansi.
He wasn't
someone
even
else.
close to the ball. I mean,
Let's
No.
take a look at the replay. Yeah, I think it's a yellow.
Yeah.
It's a yellow.
There wasn't enough contact
Yeah.
for it to be red.
Yeah. Bade's foot gets underneath Lewandowski's as Lewandowski had gone
Yeah.
up.
He clips, but it's not a full
Yeah,
like.
it's a yellow. It's a yellow. It's
It's
fair.
a yellow. That's fine.
the thing,
fair yellow.
the thing with Fermin's red card is that his leg was very high up.
Yeah.
And you are
Yeah.
not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah,
And
it was just the
if you go
unfortunate.
in with force, and you said he got the ball. Yes, he got the ball. But if you go in with force,
But it's
and you
different.
have the
It's
leg high
different.
up,
But it's different because it wasn't a tackle straight on. Because what happened was that he flicked the ball, and that follow through of the flick is what was high. But it wasn't a tackle that he was just went straight
But
with the high, which is very different.
That's true, but
It's
still,
very
I
different.
think it was a correct call. To me,
Yeah.
personally, I think it was a
You
correct
you
call
can
because
say-
it was a dangerous play.
I think
And,
you can say excessive force. I would say though that
You
Pedri
can
was
say
the one
dangerous.
going for the ball,
Yeah.
and Sol just like planted himself, didn't
Yeah.
move, and that's what made it dangerous, really.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we need all of the Barca players available on the pitch right now. So let's please say goodbye to Pedri. Pedri, do you want to say
Another
goodbye to the
tackle.
fans? Say goodbye to the fans, Pedri, and go and focus on what you're doing at the pitch one.
By Pedri.
Other attack on Lamine.
Pedri's gone. All right, Alex, you can go back to your seat.
Am I-
Pedri is dancing in pit 1, guys.
He is.
Real Pedri is dancing in pit 1.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna wear a hat. Would you
Oh,
like
no.
Would you guys like a hat?
Do you want to bring me?
Let's see. Ronaldinho, do you want a hat? There you go. Share them out. Mark, there's going to be 2 substitutions. Eric and Dani Olmo.
Yeah, Eric and Olmo, just a few minutes, they are prepared. So many things
time.
happen when those players are just waiting. I think that Uri is just showing the image right now. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah,
But
we can.
Olmo and Eric will be the next substitution. So we are waiting for it. And as I said just before, remember that 2 last times that Barca played red card in the Supercopa final, everything was good, but in Vigo we suffered 2 goals. So now the team has to show that we learn about it.
Okay, so 69th minute, we're 3-1 up. Goals scored by Lewandowski, Fermin and Rafinha. By the way, guys, which goal did you like most? get the question on the screen, please. Which goal did you like most? First, Lewandowski's, Fermin's, or Rafinha's? Is it? Do you like what Adrian was saying before? Do you like the
Let's
connection
go.
between
One is Frenkie de
Pedri
Jong.
and Fermin more, or do you like the
both.
Rafinha goal?
I love both,
So-
but
Eric maybe will play as a midfielder, and the other one is Lewandowski. So Dani Olmo will play as a false number 9. So Lewandowski
Yeah,
is
it's a-
out, 20 minutes remaining.
it's a good idea.
I think it's a great substitution. Of
Yeah,
course,
it's a good
Lewandowski
idea.
can
Yes.
have the ball just playing bad. With Dani Olmo, you will have more plays. You can have more the possession. And yeah, I think Lewandowski played fine. He scored a goal. He fight a lot. And well, I think they are good substitutions. So Eric as a holding midfielder, and Barça right now will play with Rafinha and Olmo with one of the attack players.
Mark, which goal was your favorite? Lewandowski, Fermin, or Rafinha?
Rafinha for sure. Rafinha for sure. Incredible individual action. The last shoot with the right foot, and in a place where he scored the first goal with Barça. So this one definitely.
Yeah.
You
For
guys?
me- for me as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, Mark and I are still the same wavelength tonight.
Yeah.
Mine is Rafinha's as well because it's hit with such force
Yeah,
on the edge
on
of
the
box.
weak foot.
But the Fermin goal with the Pedri cross
Overall, that was a good play.
very nice.
That
very
was a
nice.
really nice play.
It reminded me of Messi's goal in the final of Champions League final against Manchester United.
Oh, those are major words.
When he hit it so hard, it wasn't the best shot, but he hit it so hard. It was
Oh, the,
such
yeah.
anger.
I know which one.
You know
mean,
which
yeah.
one, right?
Yeah. I thought you meant the header reminded
No,
you.
no.
Ronaldinho. Which one was your favourite goal, Ronaldinho? Was it Lewandowski's? Was it Fermin's? Or was it Rafinha's?
Yeah.
Well, of course, that's
I mean,
Ronnie.
compatriots,
yeah.
And Ronnie scored a couple of goals from distance as well. Really
Yeah,
nice
and he scored
ones.
some at the Pizjuan as well back in 2004, 2005.
His
Scored
first one was at Camp Nou. Was,
against Sevilla, exactly. His
against
first
Sevilla.
goal. Sevilla special,
The Gazpacho night?
specialty, the
It was this one.
Gazpacho night. Exactly,
Yes,
that's how it's known.
This one.
Yuanesh Rai says, mark my words, it's going to be 4-1. Well, I hope so. Rod11 Best says, Frankie and Olmo are needed to keep the ball. Galu says, I liked all of them, but if I have to pick one, it would be Rafinha. El Joe says, I like those subs, great subs. We need more players running to win the ball, not letting Sevilla get too comfortable. I do agree with that. A reminder that we are playing with 10. We're playing with 10 because Fermin was sent off after scoring. Here's Olmo through to Rafinha. Now Szczesny comes out of his box to clear the ball. So Mark, how are we playing right now?
I think that we are playing with Dani Olmo at the left, so 4 players at the back, Balde, Íñigo, Cubarsí, and Koundé. It's like a 4-4-2 with Eric Garcia and Pedri, just a double midfielder, with Dani Olmo at the left, with Lamine at the right, and no, 4-4-2, no, sorry, 4-4-1, 4-4-1, of course.
Yeah.
With Rafinha as number 9.
Okay. And it transforms, when we have the ball, it almost transforms into a 4-2-3 with Lamine, Rafinha and Olmo up front.
That's not a foul,
right,
man.
a foul on Lamine Yamal, right?
Yeah. Sevilla player is making some theater, just saying that he was hit on the face, but the Hernandez referee said that he whistled the first one. Maybe.
But it happened. It happened
Two new
earlier
players on
too.
Sevilla, guys. 2 players will go in. Just have a second, please. I have many papers here. One is Agumé, midfielder, and the other one is Mando Bueno, an attacking midfielder.
Okay, so Barca in possession at the moment. Eric Garcia playing in midfield. We hadn't seen him play in that position in quite a while. Barca doing well to just keep the game calm at the moment. I don't want to jinx it. Oh, Balde.
What a move by Balde.
Balde.
Yeah,
How
twist and
good
shout
is
by
he?
Balde.
Barley, stop it.
Balde has been amazing lately to regain his vibe, right?
Balde through to Eric. Now here's Lamine Yamal, speeding up.
That was
Lamine.
Laminesque.
Lamine
And now
keeps it going, and
And
Lamine
again.
called for a foul.
What foul is he calling?
By the way, guys, can we get the standings on our screen just to see what it looks like right now? See what it looks like right now.
Tic tac.
Look at that.
Tick tack,
Look at
tick
that.
tack, tick
Tic-tac.
tack.
Wait, but I thought we already lost the league.
The gap.
Some people told me we already lost the league like a couple of weeks ago.
One of those leagues that you lose in January.
Yes.
Oh, no, they don't exist.
Oh, right.
They don't exist.
Right.
The leagues that you lose in January, they don't exist.
Or December even.
Or December even.
Yeah.
True.
The gap is narrowing, guys. Some blue and red hearts for that.
Yep.
Some blue and red hearts. Do it. Do it. Or like this. Right, Alex?
Yes.
Is that how you do it?
It's like that.
That's a nice one. How do you?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, you just cross your fingers. Essentially.
It's easier than
Easier
Lamine
than
Yamal
sounds.
celebration.
Ah, that's a nice one.
Right, Sevilla playing it forward. Eddie Garcia comes back to recover. (15, 16, 14 rather minutes remaining. Sorry, my math is wrong. I was not very good at math.
It's fine, Robert. You don't need it. You don't need it for
We
this.
can understand you. As long as it ends in 3-1 win or a win.
MEV says, bring ex-Barcelona players into the studio for every Barcelona match. Well,
Well,
we have.
we do.
We have. We've got Ronaldinho in the studio today. And for those of you who've just joined, for those of you who are watching for the first time today, we've had Ronaldinho on the show 4 times this season. 3 times. Barca have scored 5 goals. We need 2 more to
Yeah.
keep that going. So Ronaldinho, can we do it?
And every time that he's on, we win.
No, because we had him on for Getafe. No. Yeah. Muhammad Akram says, no, bring like a real player. Oh, okay. Well, we'll try. We'll try.
Well, we had Pedri on today.
We had Pedri on for a little while today. Yeah, exactly. Or maybe it was Pedri's twin. He was awfully quiet. I don't know if he had Pedri's voice.
I think you made him nervous, Robert.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
It can be intimidating, I guess.
I just hope it wasn't Pedri's evil twin.
Oh.
That would be bad.
I hope. Yeah, he doesn't look like someone who would have an
Nah.
evil twin. Ooh, long range shot. Chesney
Nice.
punching it away.
Yeah, we have to be careful of Bade.
He scored against
A
Espanyol.
goal quite similar to this to Espanyol 2 weeks ago.
Exactly.
So he's a centre back, but he has a great shot. So corner kick for Sevilla.
Careful with the cross, right across the face of goal. Barca trying to get it away from the box. Almost with the clearance, and it almost rolled in. And now there's a Barca player
Kubers is in pain. Kubers is in pain. He has some problems in his ankle. Stop injuries today, please.
Yes, yep.
But he's
Ban injuries,
recovering
please.
well.
It's one of those
cancel
days.
injuries.
It's one of those days.
Yeah, we have 8 days until the next game against Rayo. We know we have time over, but it's not necessary to have all the players injured today. Thanks.
Mark, what will the final score be? We've got option 1, which is the current result, 3-1, 3-2, or 4-1.
Which is my prediction, an Alex
3-1.
prediction.
3-1.
Yeah.
Go on with this.
Me too.
Okay, I'm going to go.
It's gonna be
go
1-3.
4.
It's gonna be 1-3.
I'm going to go 4. I might even go 5. Well, no, of course, no, because we're playing with 10. If we weren't playing with 10, I'll go 4. I'll go 4-1. Adrian?
I'll go first one. So 3-1 is good for me. I'm not expecting. I was going to go with 5-2 again, but then I reminded myself that we lost Senor Fermin, so
It hasn't been that noticeable, to be fair.
but no, really, yeah,
No.
that's true.
Mohamed Salem says, what is the position for Olmo? Well, right now, of course, we are playing with 10. He's playing on the left, where Rafinha usually plays, because Rafinha's playing in the middle. Yellow card for Eric Garcia. A lot of yellow cards today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
been a dirty
Hernandez, Hernandez al cuadrado, 2 times Hernandez, whatever you want to say the name, is one of the referees who showed more yellow cards in the league.
Yeah. We haven't got Spence whipping on that today.
It's been
Is his flag?
I don't know if he takes them home with him.
No, it's here.
Is it here? No, that's the flag.
No.
That's the flag.
Where does he usually put the yellow cards?
I don't know. He usually has them in his pocket. I don't know where they are.
Yeah, nobody knows.
This still counts if we put it like on the screen.
Yes. Kind of.
That counts.
Okay, Koundé, driving it forward.
Does Spence have snacks down here or something?
I don't know what he has
What else does he?
down there. Maybe like Mary Poppins'
It's the purse or
handbag or travel bag or whatever that is. Koundé back to Koubarsi. Barca not taking good care of the ball at the moment. 10 minutes remaining. Alia says, I love Robert's dislike of Bar's artificial intelligence. Well, I rate human brains higher than artificial intelligence and robots in general. I'm against the concept. I know it simplifies things in some areas and it's very helpful in science, but I think globally, it's a
scary.
minus. It's a minus for human race, I
It's
think.
scary. You give up so much autonomy as like a human.
It's
brain.
scary, and it also is turning us into lazy creatures, which we already were before its existence. Careful here with Sevilla, playing it through
That's
to
out.
the left. I think it rolled out.
It did.
Right, well, play is going on at the moment, and that was a blatant dive.
Diving time, guys, here in Sevilla.
What? Artificial intelligence. What? Damn that thing. When did we ever allow it into the studio?
See?
Why did we ever allow it into
But
the
it
studio?
really likes you, Robert.
Yeah, I know. It haunts me.
Does it? Do you have
It
nightmares?
likes to torment me.
Do you have nightmares at night? With,
We haven't got that.
with that laugh.
We haven't gone that far
With that
yet.
laugh.
We haven't got that far yet, but
Wakes up at night. and he
at least I'm happy that it's
Evil
not
laugh.
getting its prediction right today, because
True.
it was the same as mine, and I'm not getting my prediction right. I don't know when the last time
I think
got my
I think
prediction
Mark
right
and
was.
I. Yeah, I know. I think Mark and I deserve this tonight.
Mohammad Akram says, please shout out. Well, there you go. You've got it. Shout out to Mohammad Akram. Only on the condition that you watch us on the next show as well, which
Yes.
is...
He watches a lot of Coolest Corner as well.
watches Kool-Aid Corner as
He's
well?
a Coolest Corner fan. Yeah.
He's a corner fan?
He's a corner fan. I'm in the corner. He's a corner fan.
Muhammad Akram, are you more of a corner fan or more of a live fan? More of a Barca
Oh.
Live or more of a Kool-Aid Corner? I'm putting you on the spot right
I
now because I
see,
gave
I
you a
see.
shout out.
Oh, don't bribe.
German pilot.
That's cheating.
German pilot says artificial intelligence is trolling you. Don't I know it?
Yeah.
Eva Zavril says, where is Gavi? Gavi was replaced at halftime. He was substituted at halftime. He had discomfort, and we don't have an update on his condition, but I think through
Just to play it
precaution,
safe,
we
yeah.
substituted.
Just to play it safe.
Errol Webb says, wonderful stuff from the Barca boys, just what the doctor ordered. Magnifico with fire emojis. I like the comment. And
Mohamed
let's
Akram went.
hold on for 6 more minutes. Sorry.
He went easy. He said both.
No, you can't do
Oof.
that. You can't do that. You can't pull an Irati.
Why not?
Mohamed Akram both, yes, I just saw that comment.
To be fair, Spencer was on the show, on the last Coolest Corner show. So
Yeah. And Lewandowski didn't score on that show either.
Nope.
Cold Louise says, when will we get the Champions League draw? I believe, off the top of my head, Mark, it's 21st of February, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that day. Just the day before we have to play against us.
And careful here, Sevilla with a chance. The shot says name. Good gather. Oh.
And remember that Copa del Rey's draw will be next Wednesday. So next Wednesday, we will know which team we will have to face against in semi-final. Remember, it could be that, but also could be Real Madrid, Clásico, or Atlético de Madrid.
Who would you like in the Copa draw, guys, which is happening next Wednesday? This is the last show we're doing before that show. Cochran, can we get that question on the screen right now? Who would you like in the Copa del Rey draw? Is it option 1, Real Madrid, option 2, Atlético, option 3, Real Sociedad? The other thing that I wanted to read out was someone saying here on the chat, the Voyagers saying, hey, what happened to the other lady who used to be on the show? Which one? Be specific, because there have been many. You've got
Many ladies.
Vidal, we've had Eugenia, we've had Natalie as well, we've had Sarah Mai all the way, all the way back. Who do you want in the Copa semis, Mark?
Real Sociedad, for sure.
That's the same answer for me, option 3,
Yeah.
Real Sociedad. I want
Yeah.
no business with... Let them just...
Let them be.
Let
Yeah.
them figure
Let
it
them
out.
be.
Yeah,
themselves.
let the Madrid teams
Yeah.
sort out their business, sort out their conflicts, just basically kill each
Let-
other on the battlefield
And leave us alone.
and leave us alone. We'll deal with Real Sociedad, home and away.
Final substitutions, guys. The last one in Barça, Gerard Martin
Okay.
will play the last minutes and also the other time. Balde is out. Big effort also for the plane of La Masia. No, not this one. No, sorry. Pedrosa is out. I see the 3. And Marcao, centre-back, will be the substitute player. Not for the moment, Barca's not making the substitution. I see Gerard Martin ready to go in. But for the moment, I think it's because Balde has to put the ball on play. But Gerard Martin will be the 5th Barca substitution.
Okay, or maybe Hansi just wanted an extra window of substitutions. Muhammad Akram saying, nice socks, Robert. Yes, I'm wearing Apple socks today. I've sort of retired the avocado socks.
Oof.
I don't know. They might come back for a big occasion or something. They used
Yeah.
to be the lucky charm. I think that they lost the charm.
Lost the charm.
Wait a minute. I don't like the fact that you can see my leg there. There you go. There you go. Apple
Half
socks.
an apple.
Do you like them? Do you like them, guys? Let me know.
There's no lucky socks this season, is there?
No lucky socks. No. We tried an avocado shirt, which is now retired up there. And there's a foul on Dani Olmo right now, and another yellow card. It's time for Marcao.
Just came on.
Yeah, Marcao, only 10 seconds on the pitch, and in 10 seconds receiving a yellow card.
He had one
And
job.
It won't be Balde. It won't be Balde. It will be Lamine Yamal, the player who will be out of the pitch. Maybe today he was not the biggest game he played, but I think that all the effort he puts always on the pitch. All the things he did, especially when Barca suffer more, I think that he deserves also a good play. Not the best one, but how important is this 17-year-old guy for the team? So Lamine Yamal will be out of the pitch. Gerard Martin is coming in, and only 2 minutes remaining. At the time, I think it will be very minutes. Hernandez is one of the referees who usually puts more minutes as at the time. Maybe today we have to expect 5 or 6 at least. With the 2 goals, with all the substitutions,
Yeah.
PIR review, maybe 5 or 6.
Well, guys, round of applause for Lamine Yamal. Another valiant effort didn't score today, but great play by Lamine Yamal. Barca score, vamos! Eric Garcia makes it 4. Yes, Eric.
I don't know. I wanted to get my guess right. Not fair, pero vamos.
Vamos. on the set piece. Long cross into the box. Eric Garcia, the far post, makes it 4. What a season. What a second half of the season it's been for Eric Garcia, Mark.
Eric Garcia, exactly in the same place where he scored his first Barça goal, in the same game that Rafinha scored his first Barça goal, but it was at the same goal, in the same position. It was from a corner kick. Today it was just for all the kind of action, but in the same place where 2 years and a half ago Eric Garcia scored his first Barça. He scores right now the 4th goal of the game, very important now. The VAR is reviewing the goal. The VAR is reviewing the goal. Remember that Deltero Grande has some problems just picking the good frame. We have a referee with problems to pick the good frame. The VAR.
No, I think what they're looking at, Mark, is to see if Dani Olmo got a touch on the ball.
It was the defender though, wasn't it?
I think it was the defender. But I think that must be what they're reviewing, because Eric was not offside when the ball was crossed in, or at least it didn't look like it.
No.
If Olmo gets the touch, it is offside, but I don't think Olmo touches it.
I think it was Sevilla.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's considered.
It was a Sevilla defender who got the touch.
So it's official. In the same place where Eric Garcia scored 2 years and a half his first Barça goal. I remember the day because he told me after the game that time that most of their colleagues, of the teammates, were laughing a lot because they also said that Eric Garcia never could score a goal with Barça. I remember that day. So not 1 goal in Pizjuán, 2 goals in Pizjuán, 3 goals this season. So very important for Eric Garcia, and also 3 goals this year against Barbastro, against Benfica. They 3 away goals for Eric Garcia, and it's official. Barça's back of the top of the league, only 2 points behind the leader.
What? Barça official intelligence.
Hey,
What?
you all got your predictions wrong.
Well, that's for you, Alex. That's
I
for
know,
you, Alex.
I'm taking that really personally. I'm taking that personally.
Barça
So
official
close.
intelligence, eh? With the
So
sass.
close.
Guys, 4-1 with 10 players. We managed to hang on, and we've scored a 4th. I think that warrants, from now until the end of the game, that's 3 minutes and a half away, a non-stop of blue and red hearts, a non-stop of Barça support, blue and red hearts on the live chat. Please, let's get the standings on our screen as well, because that is what we are showing the blue and red hearts for. The win, and what the win means. That right now, Barça are still in 3rd, but 1 point away from Atletico Madrid, 2 away from Real Madrid, and look at that.
I love that effect.
Look at that.
Should
Oh,
we-
Alex.
Oh,
Alex.
Nice.
I can't. Should we do half? Don't leave me hanging, Robert.
Wonderful. Doesn't that look beautiful? Right, I am blue and red hearting the live chat. But Mark, was the league not lost?
Tell me, Robert.
Was the league not lost? I heard a couple of weeks back that the league was lost.
The league is not lost.
I heard a couple of weeks
though.
back that in
Remember when-
January you could lose the league.
Okay, but remember that last weekend we said, Liga, is there any league?
Well,
Is there any
Liga?
league possibility? So, Liga. So, of course, Liga. And I think
Sí,
that
hay
today it's a big hit of Barça, of the competition, saying that we are back. Of course, we lost many points at the final of 2024. But I think the message of the team, winning here, scoring 3 goals in the second half, scoring the last one with 10 men on the pitch, I think it's a message for the other teams, but also for ourselves, that we have to keep the confidence of the team and to be optimistic of the future.
yes,
Yeah.
we do indeed. Right, Temp says, can I please get a shout out? It is my birthday. I mean, I can never verify if these birthday shout outs are true or not, but shout out to you, Temps. Happy birthday. Even if it's not your birthday, have a happy day anyway, because Barca are winning. Muhammad Akram says, I will try to be there the next stream, Robert. Well, next stream is not going to be until Monday next week, because
Well, no,
we have
Robert.
a full clean week. Oh, sorry. Barca Live I'm talking about, not
Exactly.
Coolest Corner. Coolest Corner is on
Coolest
Thursday.
corner is on Thursday.
But he did say Robert, which means...
Yeah, but I think Coolest corner with me is his
It
favorite
qualifies as a
program.
stream. That's true. It does qualify as a stream. True.
Robert, we
yeah?
have to remember our fans, if it's the first time, remember that after this show, the reactions, live reactions, here
Yeah.
at Barca 1, and YouTube channel too. And I think that this is one of the days that we have. We want to listen to Barca's players and to Hansi Flick because today could be one of the most important days of the league.
Yep.
Do you agree with me, guys?
Well, yeah. Coming off of that 1-1 draw between Madrid and Atletico Madrid, it was definitely important to get the win today, and we have managed to do so. Even though we ended the game with 10 players, that did happen. The Fermin sending off when we were 3-1 up. Barca managed to hang on. Barca managed to score a fourth at the set piece with Eric Garcia, which, wow. I mean, from transfer rumours in the winter transfer market, saying that he was going to go somewhere, to scoring 3 goals in 2025. What a turnaround for Eddie Garcia, who's getting opportunities now with Hansi Flick. Carolina was asking, how much added time? Well, we're going to go through to the 96th. So there's 1 minute remaining of this game, and I don't see enough blue and red hearts. I don't see enough blue and red hearts on the live chat.
Oh, Dani Olmo. How about Dani?
Oh, Dani Olmo.
Oh, Dani.
Oh, if that pass would have gone through. Oof.
What a touch by Dani Olmo.
Oi.
Yeah.
Right, final actions of the game. Barca 4-1 up. Amazing.
Eric Garcia has been so crucial to this team lately, and it would be such a mistake to trade him, especially for the amounts that were rumored. They were ridiculous, really.
No, he's showing his value, and he's showing that he can play in the defensive line. He can play in the midfield line.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You need a player like that.
And he's scoring goals and
End of the game, guys. We won, so we are back. Liga, 2 points only behind the leader. So time to dream, guys. Time to dream.
It's always time to dream. Keep the dreams alive. Barca won 4-1 at the Sanchez Pizjuan. Goals by Lewandowski, Fermin, Rafinha, and Eddie Garcia got the job done for us in another fantastic night, especially in the second half for Hansi Flick's side. On we go in La Liga now. 1 point behind Atletico Madrid, 2 points behind Real Madrid. A couple of weeks back, who would have thought, eh? Guys, quick thoughts before we go to the post-game show, in which, stay tuned, guys, because we've got highlights. We'll show you the goals. We've got reactions from the players. We've got Hansi Flick talking to us, and we've got a bit of analysis. So, quick thoughts.
Yep, I think it's what I'm most impressed about this game is that we went a man down and you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell that consistency, the confidence, and the willingness to kind of keep going and get another goal on top of that. I think is what I'm taking away from today.
Adrian?
I have to admit that I was keeping a straight face, a poker face, but I was a bit worried, even though I said I am not. But I was a bit worried in the first half because of the play that was just kept on being interrupted, and so many brutal fouls, dirty fouls. Not a good first half, and then in the second half we played even better than I expected, because being a man down, we played better than Sevilla, like way better than Sevilla. So I expected 5-2, 4-1. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not a bit not happy because we didn't get the manita again, but it's fine. We'll get it next time.
Right, before we go to the post-game show, Ronaldinho, your thoughts? We didn't get 5 goals, but it was good enough, right?
Yeah.
Right, Ronaldinho's going to party, and
Can't stay the first.
you know who was designated the MVP by La Liga?
Pedri.
Who was it? Who was it? It was Pedri. Right, guys, join us for the post-game show. A couple of minutes to gather our thoughts, and we'll be back. Highlights, reactions, Hansi Flick, all of it. Right, it's a 4-1 win for Barca, with goals scored by Lewandowski, Fermín, Rafinha and Eric Garcia. 3 points. Let's go over to the Sánchez-Pizjuán with Mar Bravo.
We are next to one of the leaders of the team today. We are next to Íñigo Martínez. Íñigo, ¿qué tal? Buenas noches. Me imagino que una victoria que sabe a mucho, ¿no? Evidentemente recortáis puntos con los de ¿Cómo ha crecido el equipo, no? 1-4, acabando con 10. ¿Qué valoración haces?
Bueno, creo que el trabajo del equipo ha sido brillante, excepto el gol que nos han encajado, que ahí pues bueno, nos ha pillado un poco despistados. Pero creo que hemos sido superiores en todo momento, hemos sabido generar ocasiones, hemos tenido muchas, incluso pues bueno, hemos sabido sufrir, no han generado nada, incluso menos que cuando estábamos 11 para 11. Y la verdad que las sensaciones son muy buenas, gran trabajo del equipo y una victoria muy importante para seguir metiendo presión.
Cuando venían los malos resultados desde el vestuario, decíais que paciencia, han sido detalles concretos y la sensación es que el equipo ha vuelto a coger esa velocidad de crucero.
It feels like the team now is firing again, doesn't it?
Esto era esperar el momento. No
Yeah, we just needed to wait for our moment.
Está al 100% durante
It's not always, you know, we're not always going to be at 100% over the whole season.
Bache, pero el equipo sigue ahora.
We had this bad run, if you like, but now the team is playing really well again. The league is really competitive again. We have a lot of ambition. We're playing with a lot of fluidity. We know we have the capacity to generate a lot of opportunities up front. Today, against a big team in a difficult place, we were superior at every moment.
Hubo mucha frustración por cómo se gestionó esa expulsión. Desde entonces, en la final de la Supercopa, con tu lesión, hoy también las sensaciones que además el equipo también ha sabido defender y ha sabido
how the team knew how to deal with playing with 10 men. It feels like you've improved playing with 10 men as you did in the Super Cup final too. Yeah, you know, it's important when to focus and remain strong in moments of the game like this when everything goes against you. We stayed united, we stayed together. Today we stuck together and we leave here today happy. Obviously there's a lot of league left to play, but we leave really happy.
Descansar unos días que ya os toca y a por el Rayo.
Íñigo, rest a few days and off to
the
the
words of Íñigo Martínez, for sure one of the leaders of our squad, talking about the ambition of the team and how happy are all the players about tonight's win.
Thank you very much, Mar. The reactions there of Íñigo Martínez, the first of hopefully many players that we will hear from after this 4-1 win at the Sánchez-Pizjuán, which now allows Barca to catch up a little bit with Atlético de Madrid and Real Madrid at the top of the table and make up for lost territory. 4-1 at the Sánchez-Pizjuán. Joining me here in the studio still, Alex Ibaceta and Adrian Wielkowski. Guys, quick thoughts or initial thoughts on after this game?
Alex?
I think obviously the important thing was to get 3 points. I think that was first and foremost, no matter how we did it, how clean, how dirty it was. Getting those 3 points was probably the biggest part of today, to be able to keep up with the top of the table. Now we're at reach with just 3 points and we're top of the league. And I think that was kind of the key thing for today, because we've let it go in the past and we didn't today, and we did it in spectacular, well, not spectacular fashion. We've seen better games, but I am quite happy and quite proud of that result.
And the key thing is, of course, that now Barca depend on themselves as well. By beating Atletico Madrid, by beating Real Madrid, by winning all of the games, Barca would be champions right now, which was not the case last week. We've got the highlights coming up for you in just a minute, but Adrian, I want your first take on this game.
I listened very closely to what Íñigo was saying, and he said a couple of times that this team needed to suffer, and they did suffer on the pitch, because it was a dirty game, it was a very physical game, away game, and it was hard to break down Sevilla. He was even surprised that they were tougher to beat, and the level of play by Barca was better when we got the red card, after we got the red card. So I think this is the kind of a game that this team can keep on growing on, and still it's a young team, and like seeing this young guys play like that after losing Fermín was really amazing. Wow.
Right, well, we promised the highlights. Here they are. Let's take a look at the action of this match day 23 game at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. A game in which Barca started out with this Lamine Yamal volley inside of the left boot volley by Lamine Yamal, which came very close to being a goal in the 9th minute. Lewandowski got on the finishing end. And managed to score the goal. The header by Inigo Martinez redirected the cross, and Lewandowski stretched out to make it 19 in La Liga for him. But just 1 minute later, Vargas scored for Sevilla upon VAR checking. There was no offside, and Sevilla brought things back to level terms.
So close.
And they came close again here with Romero failing to connect with the cross. And then the tackle on Ronald Araujo, which was relevant ultimately because this was the action in which he got injured. He hurt his ankle and had to be replaced by Pau Cubarsí. So bad news for Barca in that regard. Lamine Yamal set it up for Koundé there with the outside of the boot.
I know, that
assist.
pass deserved the goal.
Just as the ball was dropping, another display of skill by Lamine Yamal. Right before half-time, Szczesny had to make a big save there to deny Luca Bacchio on the acrobatic finish. Szczesny couldn't do much with the goal, but had a great performance just at the beginning of the second half. Fermin, who'd come on for Gavi, scored early, and Barca were on their way here. Lovely cross by Pedri, and the header from Fermin, who scored in the stadium last season. And there's a third from Barca right before the 55th minute. Within the first 10 minutes of the second half, Barca had taken a 2-goal lead, and what a thunderous strike by Rafinha.
It was just perfect.
That is. Can we just remind everyone that is his weak foot?
Yeah.
Here in this action that was reviewed by VAR, Fermin got sent off with a straight red, which means he will miss the next game. Pedri could have been hurt here as he landed on his left arm there, but he was able to continue. Szczesny with a save, and as the game was coming to an end, Barca with 10 men managed to score yet another. Eric Garcia at the set piece. At the far post, headed it in the stadium in which he scored 2 years ago. He scored his first Barca goal. The MVP for La Liga was Pedri, and what a game our Pedri Potter, our magician in midfield, had, guys.
Yes, Pedri has, Adri, I think it was you that mentioned it, that Pedri has been quite key in the midfields. Key player.
I'm his biggest fan.
You are. I mean, you were sat next to him for the entire show
and
today.
I met him. He's one of the players that I actually met in person once. So.
I mean, I rubbed off your magic onto him.
Yeah.
No, I think it's quite key, especially today that we saw the midfield so clustered. When we were attacking, there's obviously Rafinha, Lamine, and Leva were all dropping into the midfield to be crowded. So I think those short passes, those key passes that Pedri loves to do and that we know that he's so good at, is what we needed. And that assist is just spectacular.
Amazing game by Pedri in midfield. And one of the highlights of the first half that was fairly forgettable for Barca. Barca were running into a wall. Barca was struggling in the first half. They addressed it in the second, came out strong, scored the first goals, or the 2 goals in the first 10 minutes of that second half. But if we go back to the first half, we started out energetic, we started out creating chances, and then slowly faded, fell into Sevilla's traps one time and another.
Yes, and this is not usually how Sevilla plays or how Garcia Pimienta's team play, because they want to play more Barca-like style. They want to keep the ball, keep the possession. He did that in Las Palmas now. He tries to instill that in Sevilla, but well, like I said, the players that he has just nowhere near the reach of the players that used to play for Sevilla. So it's a bit easier to play against them. Now, but
I'm going to have to interrupt you, Adrian, because Marc Brau is next to the La Liga MVP for this game himself. Brau next to Pedri.
Yay.
Another assist tonight. We are next to our magician. You have it in the Platoon Barça Studios, and we have right now. We will talk with Pedri. Pedri, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Buenas noches.
¿Qué tal? Buenas noches.
Bueno, ¿cómo valoras este partido? La sensación es que el equipo hoy tenía que dar un paso adelante para demostrar que quería pelear por la Liga y lo habéis hecho.
The team has just taken a big step forward in the fight for the league. Yeah, it was a really important win for us. We wanted to win in a complicated pitch. It's a stadium where the fans support a lot. We're really happy with how we played, with the reaction from the team.
Evidentemente, tal y como se había puesto el partido después del 1-1 en la primera parte, había que cambiar algo. No sé qué habéis mejorado.
Obviously, after the 1-0, something had to change. I wonder maybe what the key was to change in the second half to score those goals. Well, I think we were playing well in the first half until they scored. You know, obviously it's normal when they equalise in their own court that, you know, then they gain confidence. But I think in the second half we adjusted a few things. We obviously scored the second goal really quickly in the second half, and that opened up the game for us.
6 asistencias esta temporada ya, 2 consecutivas. Rafinha siempre me dice, tengo números, pero no te los diré. ¿Tú te pones alguno o no?
This season, 2 consecutive. Rafinha always says that he's got numbers to hit. Do you? No, I don't have any specific targets, actually. I just want the team to keep winning.
El hecho de cómo habéis sabido jugar con 10. Recuerdo, se lo comentaba antes a Íñigo Martínez, mucha frustración después del partido del Vigo por cómo lo habíais gestionado.
How about playing with 10 men? I remember the game against Celta Vigo, you guys didn't play very well with 10 men. The game against Real Madrid, you did. It seems though you're coping better with 10 men. Yeah, over my time at Barça, I've played quite a few games in which we've gone up to 10 men. We haven't really known how to deal with it. Obviously, you just have to run more in the middle of the pitch. I think today, though, you know, we were calm when we had the ball. We defended strongly. Also, did you enjoy yourself with Llorens the other day? Yeah, I did.
I said in the last question if he had fun with Llorens in Barça Studios, because remember that in Barça 1 you can watch an exclusive interview between Pedri and our colleague Llorens Tarrés.
Yes, indeed. That is one of the newest contents that you can find on Barça 1, the interview with Pedri, which was put out on Friday. Could have asked him if he had fun today here with us, watching his teammates play and watching himself play. But yeah, he was with us during the show. And another view of these highlights in which Robert Lewandowski, the game in which Lewandowski gave Barça the lead off of the Íñigo Martínez header. Lewandowski stretched out. A good effort there by our Polish striker, who, seeing that Mbappé scored yesterday, said, let me get one
Why not?
just in
He
case.
took it personally.
Yeah.
Quite literally, yeah.
But it's amazing how little he needs to score a goal sometimes.
And here, the probably the worst thing about today's game, barring Araujo's injury, was Barca letting in that goal so close after the initial goal. Here, Araujo got injured, right ankle. We'll see if there's an update on his condition as we're speaking. We'll keep our eyes out. They usually give us updates the following day, though, after a player goes down injured. Let's hope that it's not too bad. Lamine Yamal didn't score today, but he was the protagonist of some magnificent actions.
That assist should have gotten a goal. I mean, to control that, Jules Koundé went for the glory instead of kind of playing it safe, which is fair enough. If that would have gone in, that probably wouldn't have been contention for goal this season.
Chesney with a good save right before half-time off of the Luque Bacchio acrobatic finish. And here, Pedri, just a beautiful delivery through to Fermin, who was there to finish it with a header. Fermin had scored at the Sanchez-Pizjuan last season, did it again this season, and gave Barca the lead early in the second half. Rafinha made it 3-1 with this fantastic shot from the edge of the box. What a season for Rafinha.
He's easily, I think I could say, he's probably the player that I've enjoyed most watching this season. I mean, you have Lamine up there, you have, you know, Guarci, you have Pedri, but I think Rafinha, the overall play that he brings to us, I think I respect it so much.
We had a bit of a debate here on the show with the Fermin tackle. I mean, seeing it again and again, it is a bit reckless.
It is dangerous play, but
he gets a touch of the ball first. So
it's
what's
the
ruling
context.
there?
Yeah, it's the context of everything, but it is dangerous play because the Sevilla player could have gotten injured. His knee could have gone to that. But what the tackle was, it's dangerous play because of the result, but it's not dangerous play because of the intention or because of the tackle necessarily.
Eddie Garcia scored the fourth and final goal for Barça, and what a season! What a start to 2025 it's been for Eddie Garcia. We were saying before, from rumours of having to move out of Barca because he didn't have enough opportunities, to scoring the equaliser against Benfica. He scored against Barça today. He scores again today. He's been starting in defence. Today he plays in midfield. He's versatile. Flick trusts him. And I think that only helps a player grow and be more confident.
Yeah, I've been impressed with him. I remember, because I still get a lot of, my friends still make fun of me, because when he came out against Benfica, I was like, is this really what we want to be doing right now? And then he scored shortly after, and everyone was like, I'm sorry, what? And I was like, yeah, fair enough. And since then, he's consistently been just going up. The confidence, as you said, the confidence that Hansi Flick has instilled in him, the confidence in himself, kind of, having these effects on games that you think that he has no business having these effects on. He's been great. Defensively, offensively, it's kind of what you need in a season like this for us. We've always talked about whoever comes onto the pitch is going to have that high quality, and Eric Garcia is finally kind of living up to that same standard, and you're going to be able to trust him every time he's on the pitch.
Yeah, regarding Eric, we have to remember that he was away on loan in Girona, and he was an important player there. So
he got the minutes he needed.
Yeah,
exactly. So for him to go back to his childhood dream club, fight for his position, and maybe he will never be a starter in Barca. You never know, but probably not. But even if he gives us these important goals, this important minutes, this energy, and his versatility that he can play in defense, and he can play as a pivot, as a holding midfielder. Every team needs a player like that. Yeah. So.
Let's go to the Sanchez Pizjuan. Marc Brau is standing next to our head coach, Hansi Flick.
Yeah, next to our coach, next to Hansi Flick, just to analyze the win that we achieved today against Sevilla. So how do you value this victory with 10 players in the last minutes, playing very well in the second half? So how do you value today?
I'm happy, how we play. So it's really good to see that. Also, normally the way how we defend 4-4-1, it was a good lesson for us, because this is not our style how we want to play. But they did it really good, and of course we scored the 4-1 in a set piece. So everything goes in the right way. Yes.
How important was the energy to start the second half with the 2 goals? Because it seemed that the team started very well in the first half, then the goal, but what the team had to change to play better in the second half?
It's always like that we change little things. It's only little things, and the team adapted also today very good, and of course Fermin's goal to 1 was very important for us. Give us the confidence, give us the belief in what we want to do, and of course Rafa's third one was also very important for us.
The last one, you are only 2 points behind the leader after the bad results that you got at the end of the 2024. Now you will have 8 days to rest a little bit until the game. So how important is also for the team, for the vision of the team, to show everybody that the team is back to fight for the league?
No, it's good that the situation is better than before, but at the end we only look on ourselves. It's the way how we want to do it. We have to win our matches, so it's very important, and we don't look to.
Thank you and congrats.
You're welcome, thanks.
Our coach talking about tonight's win, very important, and he always said the same, that we have to focus in ourselves.
Yes, we do. And while you're at it, Marc, because I believe you're not going to have any more reactions, give us your player of the match votes.
Yeah, interview of Hansi Flick was the last one. Remember that we can listen to Hansi Flick in the press conference room just in a few minutes. But I'll give my votes. Finally, we'll give 3 votes again to Pedri. Of course, he didn't score today, but he gave an assist and he played absolutely amazing at the position, again playing very well done. The second one will be for Rafinha, 2 points for the Brazilian. He scored in the same place where he scored his first Barca goal in 2022. the way he played in the second half, how kilometers he ran tonight was absolutely amazing. And the last point I will give to Eric, because I think he deserves it, not only for the goal, because he played good minutes in the second half, and it was very important for tonight's win.
Thank you very much, Mark. Safe travels back, and the next game indeed is against Rayo Vallecano, but that's not until Monday the following week. So we've got a clean week here to rest up. Guys, Mark, 3 points for Pedri, 2 points for Rafinha, 1 for Eric. Adrian, what were your votes?
So obviously Pedri, he was the MVP and he needs to get 3 points. We talked about him, our little magician. He created, he controlled the game, and he got this magnificent assist. Then 2 points for a player that we didn't really mention in this game that much, but I think it's important to notice that Wojciech Szczęsny, which is the correct pronunciation, he's growing with every game. He's getting into his vibe, and he's getting to the form that we used to know him for. Remember, just a couple of years ago, he was in the World Cup saving a Lionel Messi penalty, and then he retired. Then he came back, and now he's again looking like a really solid, good goalkeeper, and he made some important saves tonight. So 2 points for Szczęsny, and the last point goes to Rafinha, just because of this goal. He would get this point from me probably, but then, like Mark said, all the effort that he puts on the pitch, his teamwork, his leadership on the pitch, that's just amazing. And 1 point to Rafinha, I think he deserved it. So,
Alex?
I went for Pedri, player of the match. I think his position and what he gave to the game was key, and obviously that assist itself deserves a lot. Second, my 2 points go to Rafinha. Probably for the same reason as Pedri in this match. I think both of them were quite key to moving the ball around, to kind of keeping that consistency alive in what is our attacking play. And then obviously his goal is just, the cherry on top of every performance that he's had so far. But today, I thought he was quite active in a lot of the moments. And I want to give my 1 point to Frenkie de Jong. I think he was quite key into that deeper lying midfield role to give Gavi, Pedri, and what was Fermin later on a lot of kind of space to push up a lot higher to help break through that Sevilla defense. He did a few players that, it gave you a little sparkle in your eye watching him play again. And for me, Frenkie he got my 1 point today.
My vote's for player of the match. It can be none other than Pedri today. With the 3 points, he just controls the tempos, the rhythm, when to pass, when not to pass, when to drive, when to look for a ball into the box, and those deliveries today were just beautiful. A couple in the first half to Lamine Yamal, which he couldn't finish, or the first one came very close to putting in the back of the net. The one in the second half to find Fermin for the Barça second goal was just beautiful. 3 points for Pedri, 2 for Rafinha, who's the captain without an armband for this team this season. He wore the armband while everyone else was out injured, and now he just keeps on being that leader up front today. He scored a fantastic goal from the edge of the box and just gives us that energy and that power up front that the team needs so much. And 1 point recognition for Eric Garcia. As I said before, there's been rumours. It's been said that he was going to other clubs, and ultimately he stayed, and he's having a wonderful start to 2025 and making the most of his opportunities when Hansi Flick gives him them. So, total points: 12 for Pedri, 7 for Rafinha, 2 for Szczęsny, 2 for Eric Garcia, and 1 for Frenkie de Jong. And while we wait for Hansi Flick to head into the press room, let's take one more look at the highlights of this game. The 4-1 win at the Sánchez Pizjuán. A difficult stadium historically, but one in which Barca hasn't done too badly. And we were talking about the Pedri passes, and there's one to Lamine Yamal, which could have ended in a spectacular goal.
Yeah. That could have been, between this one and the one of Lamine's pass to Jules Koundé, those two could have been contention for goal of the season easily.
And Barca managed to score in the 7th minute there. Robert Lewandowski getting on the finishing end. Sevilla managed to equalise just a minute after. But once again, Barca in this game, guys, managing to score this time 4. It was 5 the other day. It was 5 against Betis, 7 against Valencia. What was it in the Copa del Rey? 5 or 4 against Valencia? I'm not sure now anymore. I lose track. But they're just a goal-scoring machine, this team.
Definitely. I think that another impressive bit about this game was that we scored, we conceded, but then we had a reaction. We didn't change what was the way that we were playing and what was the kind of rhythm that we had in. We went a man down, and you genuinely couldn't tell that we were a man down because we kept that consistency, we kept that rhythm. We scored a goal, and I think that's kind of, it says it all about the scoring. You know, no matter what, we're never satisfied and we want more. And whether we're a man down, whether we concede right there, you start from 0 and you keep going.
Szczesny with a big save. Right before half-time, you were talking about him, Adrian. He was key in different moments of this game, and you know who was key? Pedri, putting that delivery in for Fermin. Just
but also Fermin, he had
cross. And yeah, just Fermin as well.
Yeah. He got on the pitch, he got a goal, and he's like, okay, I'm done. I'm gonna get a red card. I'm just joking. Of course, I'm joking. But yeah, it looked like that a bit.
He did have time to see Rafinha's goal go in there. Fantastic strike with his weaker right foot by Rafinha, by the Brazilian. Here is the tackle in which Fermin got sent off.
Yeah, that angle isn't the best angle to give credit to that tackle in general, but it was dangerous play because the Sevilla player could have gotten seriously injured there. But
fall by Pedri there, which could have been dangerous in that landing, and a good save by Szczesny. Here, Eric Garcia scored Barca's 4th and final goal. A cross inside, and with 10 men, Barca managed to make it 4.
Yeah, I think what I said, that's most impressive. Our mentality and our characteristics. When playing, the players just, anyone that scores is happy the fact that we're scoring. I think that says a lot about the mentality and the confidence that the team has, that we're going to be scoring. We've scored so many goals. Or was it that this would be, how many goals do we have now this season? What was it? It was that 90.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure right now. I can check for you.
Overall, it was, I think, 113, I guess. It was more than, on average, 3 goals per game, which is crazy.
It was, I mean, our goal scoring rate, I think,
unheard of.
I think that
really,
that's all down to our mentality and the way that we're playing together and the confidence in the team. And I think that's really impressive so far this season, to be honest.
It is now 64 goals in La Liga.
Yeah.
64 goals in La Liga that we have scored, 25 conceded. Right, guys, while we're waiting for a special interview with Marc Brau, it seemed like he wasn't going to have any more players, but he might have one more. So we're just hanging on here. A quick talk about what is left in these final 15 games, guys, because Real Madrid have 50 points. Atletico have 49, Barca have 48, and it is tight.
Yeah, those return legs of Real Madrid and Atletico de Madrid are going to be tasty, to say the least. Obviously, Real Madrid will play both games at home, don't we?
We play Atletico away and Real Madrid at home.
We have a Clásico at home, which I think is going to be a big advantage, to be honest. Getting that big win in the Bernabeu early on in the league, I think, is a statement to this moment right now. When you look back and you're like, that was one of the best moments of the season. 15 games to go and it's going to be tasty.
Right, well, Marc Brau is standing next to Gavi.
Yeah, next to Gavi, and we have some. So the way he lived the last minutes here in Sevilla. Estem al costat de Gavi. Gavi, què tal, com estàs? M'imagino que content per la victòria, no? Un dia clau per l'equip, per la Lliga.
You're happy with the victory and a key day for the team. Yeah, I'm very happy with the win. It was a complicated
Espectacular també
pitch
l'equip com s'ha
and
refet a la segona
we
part.
got the
No?
3
Els 2 gols,
points.
també amb un jugador menys.
Spectacular in the second half, no? 3 more goals, 1 player less. Yeah, very good. We defended really well. We were able to
En una
score and
setmana
win the
que
game.
m'imagino que no ha estat fàcil per tu, Gavi, després de no haver pogut jugar contra el València, content
I'm
d'haver
sure it
estat
hasn't been
titular.
an easy week for you without being able to play against Valencia, but now that you're back, yeah, I'm really happy. I'm happy that the manager has trusted me. I'm really happy to return that
Ja et
confidence he has
coneixem,
in me.
sabem que sempre persistes, que sempre lluites. No sé si l'equip ha agafat una mica el teu caràcter, no? Quan semblava que teníeu la Lliga perduda, que estava a 7 punts, ja torneu a
You're
estar
someone
allà.
who always fights. You always fight until the end. Maybe the team is showing that mentality this season, fighting for the league until the end. Yeah, the league is really long. Ultimately, we want to win it, and we want to win it for the fans who deserve it.
Gavi, el nostre company,
We'll do what we can to win it.
Esteves al final del partit patint moltíssim i que ha celebrat el gol d'Eric molt.
We have images of you suffering at the end of the game and celebrating a lot when that Eric Garcia goal went in. Yeah, the truth is we're all really happy, you know, not just for Eric, but for the whole team.
Two words of Gavi, and watching the images, he was on the bench suffering a lot, but was very happy, very happy. A tough week for him. He couldn't play against Valencia last Copa del Rey game, so we are very happy for him. He was substituted due to the yellow card he received in the first half. We can confirm he's fine, he's not injured. So special guest just to put an end in this Barça live show. So guys, we will see in 8 days. Good find these days.
See you in 8 days, Mark. And those are the images of Gavi suffering on the bench in the final minutes. Couldn't contain himself. And it's a good thing that it's confirmed that Gavi was not injured, and it's just a yellow card. The reason why Hansi Flick decided to take him off at halftime. Look at him, so energetic, Gavi. He's all passion, isn't he? On that bench.
That's just one and only Gavi.
That's why I love him.
Yeah, everybody loves him.
On and off the pitch, he's the same person, isn't he?
Yes.
Right, well, those were the images of Gavi experiencing the end of that game and encouraging his teammates and energizing his teammates from the bench after he'd been replaced at the half-time. From us here, that is all. Alex, Adrian, thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you next
very
time,
much.
hopefully for another Barca win.
See you, hopefully. And if I'm with Spencer, we'll hope for a Lewandowski goal, I guess.
We'll have to hope. Right, guys, from us here at Barca Studios, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in 8 days for the Barça Rayo game, and we're leaving you with Hansi Flick's press conference. See ya. Bye. Visca el Barça.
Buenas noches, buena nit. Empezamos la rueda de prensa con el entrenador del Fútbol Club Barcelona, Hansi Flick. La rueda de prensa es en inglés, sin traducción. Empezamos con las preguntas allí, Mireia, sisplau.
Hansi Flick's press conference.
Hola Hansi, bona nit. Mireia Ruiz, en directe a la TDT de Catalunya Ràdio. Li preguntarem a Flick sobre el millor i el pitjor d'aquest partit tan boig. It's been a crazy match. Lots of things have happened. Which are you more proud about, and which did you try to improve during the halftime with a draw in the score? Thank you.
No, I think also in the first half was a good match from us, and of course Sevilla in the first half they also played well, and but in the second half it's always about changing only little things, not too much, because the players are really did well. So we said also with more rhythm, play faster, and also where the positions are normally. So how we want to do it, it's like that always. And of course, very important was the 2-1 from Fermin. It helps us a lot, and also the third one. The third from Rafinha, so very good. But I'm really, proud about the team because of the when we get the red card. It's like a good lesson for us. In 4-4-1, we defend very well, very good, and of course we scored the fourth one, and so I'm very happy about that.
Hola, Hansi, Marta Ramon, en directe al Barça Juga RAC1. Quin és el missatge al vestidor després de tornar-vos a ficar a la lluita per la Lliga, després d'haver perdut tants punts abans de Nadal? You lost many points before Christmas, and now you're back in the fight and closer to the leadership. Again, what is the message in the dressing room, considering this situation, especially when you see the classification in La Liga tonight?
No, so I say it again, we don't care about the other clubs, because I think we have to do our job, and we did it today very good. So this is the way how we want, focus on ourselves and not on the other teams.
Hola, mister. Buenas noches. Adrià Albets en directo para el Carrusel de la SER y Moguts de SER Catalunya. Gavi and Fermín are both special players because of his intensity and his fight. But do you think sometimes they should control a little himself, control his energy?
They will, they have potential about that. But I'm happy with them. I'm happy with the intensity they have, and it could happen today, I think the pitch was wet and he's sliding in the opponent, and normally he don't want to do this, but it happened, so we have to accept it. But at the end, it's also for us. I can see that the team improve a lot in this situation, and for me it's great to see that.
Hi, Hansi. Yesterday, Cholo Simeone claimed that Barça is the team that plays the best football in La Liga. Do you agree? Do you think that the best Barça has returned in 2025?
Boy, I think in La Liga there are 4 or 5 teams. They're really good. So we are one of them, and we have our style, how we want to play, and we focus on that, not on the other things.
Hi, Mister. Congratulations. Alfredo Martínez para Radio Estadio. Dice que solo le preocupa a su equipo, pero ¿cuáles son sus sensaciones de aquí a final de temporada?
You say obviously you're only worried about your team, but what are your feelings between now and the end of the season?
How do you see the final fight to the Liga? What are you feeling?
Today I'm happy because we won 3 points in Sevilla. Was very important for us. But at the end, it's a long way. It could happen a lot. We want to keep on this mood. We have now we have a good situation, and we want to that it keeps going on. And yeah, we try now. We had how can I say that? So when we win today, 3 points. So I said 3 days off, and the team has 3 days to recover, and I think they deserved it. Really, they deserved it. And but the important thing, I said, no make stupid things. Look about your body, look about your recovery, and then on Thursday we start preparing for the next match.
Hola, Hansi, ¿qué tal? Raúl Fuentes en directo para Radio Marca. Congratulations for the match. Now you will play 1 game 2 week in February. You think it's a key month to be able to get to the top of the league?
I don't know. It's you never can say this because after Valencia on Thursday, before I was also a little bit sad about that we play at 9:30 and then the travel. Well, it was tough. It was tough really for the team and not the best preparation for the next match for today. But they did it great. So you never know this if a whole week is good for good result. I hope that we can get more energy again, and then we are more focused, and we need it. But the most important thing is now that really that we are in the whole team. We have the energy, and we have every player when he's on the pitch. He showed how good he is. He performed well, and this helps a lot the team.
Good night, Mr. Flick. Manuel Morales from La Colina del Nervión. I would like to ask you about Ansu Fati's situation and his absence in today's squad. And if you let me other question, after watching today's match.
No es una pregunta.
Solo uno. Sí, I know. Gehen ahead. I said it also before the match, and also I think yesterday in the press conference. I spoke with him really honest, and it's not about that okay, you speak with the coach and then next day everything is different, no. But what I can say is that he's on a really good way. He's doing good, and he's close to the team, and this is the important thing, because I saw a lot of situation from him when he was on the top level, and this level I think we try to reach again, and this is yeah, it's a tough work for us and also for him, but he's doing good and he's very close to the team.
Buenas, Hansi, Juan Amadeo para el Diario Deporte. I want to know your assessment of the current performance of Pedri.
No, Pedri's he's unbelievable, because with the ball he gives us really the ball possession, helps us a lot in this situation to get out of the pressure from the opponent, and he's doing great. He's doing really great, and yeah, I'm really happy that he could play the whole match.
Gracias, buenas noches.
Gracias.